I click live.
That's
I
all
mean, we're
good.
live now.
Yeah, we're live now. You're already in. Fuck it. Welcome.
They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally.
It still says
Fighting
online
against
for me,
them are
though,
the
but-
Assassins.
It's
A
live.
group dedicated to
Oh, it is?
safeguarding
Hey.
humanity's
It's live for
free
me
will.
too. It
I
refreshed.
was born into the
There we go.
A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner. Strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus.
What's up,
It's
Skittles?
where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of
Welcome
my
to the
ancestors,
stream, everybody.
Discovering entire lives locked deep
We are
inside my
replaying
DNA.
Assassin's Creed
First, I
Brotherhood.
revisited
In
the
Mystery's
life of
opinion,
Altair ibn La'ah,
the best Assassin's
an
Creed. Is
assassin
that
from
right?
the Crusades. The
I prefer
Templars
Black
wanted the
Flag
location of
for
something
gameplay.
known as a
Yes.
Press of
Story,
Eden, an
gameplay,
ancient
like I'd say
artifact
Brotherhood,
capable
yeah.
of bending people to their will.
I think a
Once
lot of
the
people will say
Templars
Black
had what they
Flag
were looking for.
in general.
They decided
Yeah.
my usefulness had come to an end.
I do think the older ones are extremely good, and I think
Lucy.
fans of Assassin's Creed might like it more. But I think as a general game, I think Black
I was
Flag
hoping that would be
had more
the end of
people
my
hooked.
misadventures. But we were just getting started.
Yeah, Black Flag it just has.
That
Back
naval
into another
combat.
Animus I went.
Yeah, it's just the replayability. It's really good. I really enjoyed it
the
too.
memories of Ezio
The
Auditore
world is
da
huge
Firenze,
too.
my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward.
I still say though, I still say part 2 is the best. Like not the greatest.
It will come in
My
handy
argument for
if
the
Templars
greatest, the
prepare to
greatest.
enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and
Yeah,
this
and
is
I
my
think
story.
a lot of people are just a fan of Ezio and like.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Ezio is just the best.
All right, let's do it. I was thinking maybe I should do the challenges so we can get the riding costume. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
This shit's so sick. But it is pretty difficult to get. Well, not difficult, it's like tedious. Because you have to get the highest rank in area. Look at that, dude. They even changed the color? That's so weird. What did Sony do to do that?
Is this the Ezio collection that you're playing it
Yeah,
on?
it's the Ezio collection, but this is the PS4. But every game, like even the older ones, every button press is a white button. What did Sony do to do that? Does the PS5 just automatically override every color to be
I have
white?
to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you.
That's what it is, bro.
What the hell?
What's up, guys? Yo, yeah, remember to like the stream. We're just gonna be playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, replaying the story, enjoying it. One of the best.
Yeah, Ezio is definitely most iconic. When people think Assassin's Creed, they usually think Ezio, and then probably Altair.
Yeah, unfortunately for like Black Flag, for example, I can't. It's Edward, right?
Yeah.
Edward's a
Edward,
beast, though.
I mean, he's a beast,
Wait.
but like I feel like out of like
So
the
many
assassins,
questions.
there's definitely, like you said, like these come before him by far.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Like-
not even a question.
Like
Fuck,
his
man, I
game
feel
is
so good
great.
playing this. The only I wasn't a big fan of Revelations. So I don't know if you guys liked it.
It wasn't as good. It wasn't as good. Normandy 1998 says in terms of story and arc, yes, SEO is the best, but can definitely say most of the MCs have some interesting stuff.
That's true.
Yeah. See, it's just like, and it's like Altair shouldn't even be second, to be honest. It's just because he was first, so I get it. But like Ezio is the most charming. The guy, I forgot what was the name of the one in Unity. Like he was basically just a Ezio knockoff, but he was also good. But it's just because he was an Ezio knockoff, people didn't like him as much.
Unity. The French guy. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
No, what's his face?
That tells you tells you everything you need to know.
Arno.
Arno, that's right.
Arno was great. I actually really liked Arno.
I did. I liked him too.
Arno was basically Ezio.
Yeah, he's an Ezio
Cocky,
knockoff.
young. Yeah, well, except he was kind of like a simp, I guess.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Loyal to the Templar girl.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
It's a me, Mario.
What can I say? We sent a single man.
That scene is
against
so
an entire
iconic.
army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
Let me know how the audio levels is, guys. Is the game audio good? Is our audio good? I could turn it up or turn it down if need be.
This is why I really like Brotherhood. The whole, you can jump anywhere and just grab any ledge. I didn't find this out until like probably my second playthrough. But it's made parkour just a joke.
Not believe the things I have seen.
Instead of climbing I can jump and shortcut everything. As long as Ezio grabs a ledge or I fall to my death.
I expect the Borgia to
So it made it. So isn't that a bad thing? Like, I mean, it's good for.
No. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. No, we're not gonna debate. It's amazing. Keep it. Well, now, shit, in AC, you can climb everything.
Yeah, you can. You can. Literally, you just hold the button and press forward, and you'll go somewhere.
It went from skill to just being anything.
You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy
Bro, it was so badass when I first saw Ezio in his black suit.
We must
I
go,
was like,
Ezio.
damn,
Now.
that shit's sexy as hell.
Little punk ass. Whoopi Cushion says, awesome. This is probably my most favorite installment in the AC franchise. I love the clothing, most not all, romance, language, and atmosphere of this era in our history. Good choice. God darn.
Romance is so strange. Like, when you think about it, like, damn, Ezio really was in love with this girl and then ended up having to leave her and then found some other girl in the Middle East.
Did you ever watch the like animated movies they made like after the fact? Like when
I saw them.
The old Ezio?
Yeah, I saw Assassin's Creed Embers is the best one by far.
Yeah.
Very sad.
I agree on that. Notorious G. Wait, this is a face reveal. As a face reveal if you've never seen this before, but I mean, we have been on the channel for years that we show our face here and there, but it's very inconsistent. So a lot of people, this is probably the #1 comment we get on the channel is face reveal, like question mark.
Yeah, you'll do like
if we get this question next year, I will be very upset.
I know, that means we haven't done our job. Seriously.
I mean, I know, Mike, every time you put like a video of like you opening like, you know, a gift we get or something, and like, you know, like sometimes we get early, what is it, collector's editions?
Yeah.
It's always face reveal?
Face reveal? I get it though, but yeah, I'm like, dude, come on.
Only the OGs remember the real face reveal.
Like the actual first time we showed up, yep. I reckon Bayek, if given a second game, could make a case against Ezio. I did like Bayek too, or Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins. I just think that like he had a little more Altair in him, where he just didn't have that sort of charm. Not that everybody has to be like Ezio, but it's just, I don't know, man. The charm with Ezio is just on a different level.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like you know, the whole like, I think they really played it up with the like, you know, because he's Italian, right? Am I remembering that? So I think like they really played heavy into that, and like they did make him extremely.
Stallion.
Exactly. Yeah. They did make him extremely like, you know, like you said, they just made him extremely like likable, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Same thing actually with the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Greek one. The same thing, like that culture is very rich in that way. Like they joke a lot, and then I thought they were good characters. Both Cassandra and I forget what was the name of the male version. Alexios. Yeah.
That's such a badass name.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna name my firstborn child.
Alexios. Ooh.
Dude, that sounds so
Oh, man.
Hopefully he does not turn into like a nerdy person growing up. A nerdy kid, that's fine, but a nerdy adult is gonna be like, damn.
Bro, that sounds with your last name. With your last name, Alexios, that goes hard. That goes hard.
Mystery's last name?
Yeah, with Mystery's last name.
Double A.
Double A. Yeah.
What an amazing tutorial.
You know what name I always thought was the best? Like, just as a savage ass name is from Gladiator, Maximus.
Yeah.
Fucking Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North.
Honestly, I think that has a lot to do with the way the movie was. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I agree, but it's just at the same token, it's one of those things where like your name, some names just have power to them. Honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I think the movie helped, and then just the name just kind of like it amplified it even more.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Especially when he says his whole name. Oh god.
Dude, I got chills the first time I saw that.
Then Minerva talked about
My
Such a
name.
good movie.
She told of a
What does he
disaster
say?
that
Commander of the
occurred long
armies of the
ago. The
North.
matter that is coming.
And he says something like, "I will have my vengeance in this life or the next." Oh my god! Woo. Do y'all have a Twitch platform? Well, we do technically have a Twitch, but no, we don't stream on Twitch. We tried at one point, but we I don't know. It just wasn't for us. Twitch wasn't for us.
And it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs.
So you could follow us on there, but you wouldn't see any live streams on there.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where since we basically our main presence is the channel,
Yeah.
and we never had our personality come forward in our videos, it didn't make sense to try to make a Twitch, or after we tried it for a little bit, it didn't make sense to try to make Twitch work.
Yeah.
At least for streaming purposes. For streaming purposes, we figured YouTube is just the way to go.
Yeah, definitely. Alright,
Don't you just love forced tutorial sections?
Ezio! Look, it's Ezio!
Buongiorno. It's good to be home.
That's how I'm trying to
This
be.
place just keeps getting better.
Thanks to you.
The horse graphics look terrible.
It is good to be home. How is mother?
Dude, just think
I
how
think
good this
everything else
game
holds
looked
up.
I heard
before.
you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my
I think
own
it still
eyes.
holds up. It's just
Contessa of Forley is here to welcome
some
you.
things aren't as good.
I had no idea you
I
were
mean,
so
it's just
famous.
like watching a video like at, 1080p compared to 4K. Like you notice a
Is it
difference now that
finished
you've
then?
seen it at higher quality.
Yeah.
Even though it's not
Truly
not that
dead.
big of a difference to be honest.
Gather the others.
But
in
you do
Mario's
notice
study
it.
tonight.
It's
Explain
like almost like
everything there.
that uncanny valley effect.
Steel yourself, Ezio.
Yeah.
They will have many questions.
Claudia.
I'm trying to see the
The
sweat come off
Contessa, I
his
look
forehead.
forward to seeing her this evening.
A real modern Romolo. Raised by wolves, you were.
We need some hobby audio logs. Moreno said, "Love hearing his voice."
So I just what is it? Audible? I'll lend my voice service there.
Audible.
Need some help.
Audible. Thank you.
Audible.
So many
Yeah,
flowers.
if we ever, so we already decided if we ever make a video
I am
game,
the lucky one.
Hans Zimmer
I
will
have
be
something
the
crazy.
soundtrack person. He'll compose it, and then we'll have collectibles as hobby
there,
audio
I may have
logs,
given
just
you
talking
the
about
best
his thoughts on life.
have no
Like,
husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To
I love the way
Claudia
he just
Auditori's birthday
carries
party
stuff.
in the villa.
Chest up,
If you are
head
willing
up.
to help me again,
good
I
form,
need someone with
you know,
class
good
to
posture.
accompany me.
What makes you
Yeah.
think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw
Every
you.
time I pick stuff
No
up, I
one in this
pretend I'm
town walks
Ezio.
with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
I will say I don't know if it's because
What
of
do
the.
you know of
Oh,
this?
wrong lady, shit.
Claudia first word, but he
You
rarely
got distracted
listens.
there, my friend.
From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right.
His hair,
I agree.
Ezio's hair, it just seems off
Oh,
to
no.
me for some reason. I think it's just you
You?
know. I remember it looking
The
so
party was
good
intended
before,
to be a surprise. Promise you
but
not
seeing
to
like
Claudia.
right now, it just
What
it
will
doesn't.
you
It
do
looks.
to keep me
I don't know. I
quiet?
guess it looks so
I
flat
am
or
sure
something.
I can think
Yeah.
of several things.
Well, these
I'll do what you
remasters
do
weren't
when
that
we
good,
get there.
honestly.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean but it's kind of like it's not as bad as like the GTA trilogy, but a lot of these in these couple of years were terrible. Like just cash grabs, the worst.
Now about earning my silence.
Hey,
I
yo.
have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Oof.
Doesn't this guy have a whole girlfriend?
Yeah, every girl that's his friend. This dude. You guys don't feel that way about names in general though? Like I feel like I feel like you grow into your name. Like I feel like
I've
you
gone by many names, so I don't know.
but it's like you never it's the same way as you kind of become like, you know, like somebody's gamer tag is like snipe down. They actually like really are a sick ass sniper or they become a good ass sniper. It's just I don't know, and I feel like you never met like some savage dude named Rupert, you know, like no.
At that point, I think they usually just go by something else.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes,
For all we know,
Yeah,
Snipe
try
Down's
one.
name was
Yes.
Rupert. That's why he went with
It's
Snipe Down.
He changed it, yeah.
What's another really what's another really good like
Then it is
name
up to me
like
to
that?
find
Like
you.
I guess it would
We
be
do not want to
professional,
waste
but I
your
guess it could be
time.
for anything. Like
It is not any trouble.
you know,
I have all the time in the
like where
world.
they have an
man.
IGN like that.
I don't know. There's so many professionals where that like their name matches to who they are. You mean?
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
Cena.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, I wasn't super, I didn't follow
Salve,
it
Sere.
heavily when he was
We need you
around,
to fix
but
the
that name
cannons
has
on
always
the
sounded
battlements.
badass.
Leave me be.
You know?
Oh, Snipe Down.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Snipe Down.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Snipe Down. Oh, I thought we were talking about the
Know what time
Undertaker.
it is.
No.
I make
Phenom?
cannons,
That's a
not
sick
name.
clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento.
And I
No
mean,
one
I guess
else
granted,
will touch my
sometimes
cannons.
you get your name not because you grow into it, but sometimes you earn it.
Soldiers have
Yeah.
no respect.
And then that's a whole
They
different thing
expect the
too.
gun to
Because
work
like
like
the Phenom, I don't think he was the
You
Phenom.
need
I don't
to
think he
feel
gave
her
himself the
out.
Phenom.
Give her a little
necessarily.
encouragement.
No, it's just given
We are
to you,
only
earn it for
equipped
sure.
with simple cannons.
But I mean, I always heard so you know Top Gun was a phenomenon in the 80s, right?
Something called
And
a rot.
I read this article once that theorized that like one of the reasons that people really liked it was that
From
whole
your hands.
because this was before gaming, like before gaming became a thing, and they had their call signs, you know, Maverick, Goose, Iceman. You know, he flies like he has ice in his veins. You know, Maverick,
Yeah.
he's crazy. He like, you know, and that was one of those things. People really dug that about it. It's just like, yeah.
Well, I guess
What have you
I forgot
done?
where I think it was an interview somewhere.
used
Like
them.
I think it was like one of those
They
things
were
where like a
not ready
person
for
from
fire.
the Air Force
You could have
is
gotten us all
looking at it
killed.
or something,
Mhm.
and I forget. But the call signs aren't
His breath
usually
is
that
more
badass.
fatal than our cannons.
Really?
They're usually something
Only
embarrassing
when
you did.
two fools
Oh
are shooting
god.
them. There.
Like
Try.
literally like they'll it's like a roast almost.
Mm.
That's how you get your name.
Just the alignment.
From the interview, you know, but I think it was heavily romanticized in obviously by Hollywood
Oh yeah.
because I'm thinking most of the things that Maverick did, I was thinking like he would have been, what is the word when you like you're arrested for something in the military?
Could have been arrested, but probably.
Court-martialed. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
The aim mechanism is fine. The problem must be behind it.
You know, but that did like Hollywood did romanticize it, and yeah, I mean,
Again.
I wonder if that's like, yeah, that must be like the origins for like, for
Gamer tags.
gamer tags.
Online aliases. You be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean,
It always confused me why people like back then, like 2008, like the early days of Facebook and stuff like that, they were still using real names.
on Facebook. I mean,
Well, not Facebook in general, but like say on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think especially early on, it was kind of just thought of as more like another social media more than anything.
And on
Now,
in their emails,
the other
people
one.
put like their first name, last name, and then
Yeah,
at
that's true.
gmail.com.
Must go.
I mean, for me, for the reasons I would have done it is to remember.
Yeah.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
But it does
Very
make it less
fun.
safe.
Now fix the second.
Meet Me in the Game says the game's characters' eyes look so cartoony. I remember hating the fact about these re-releases. The white around their eyes are just too white. Yeah, now that you say, I'm looking at it right now. It's just
Their
Yeah,
face models have always looked a little weird in Brotherhood, but I always just rolled with it.
it definitely just looked, but it did like these re-releases looked worse.
I don't remember what
The original.
Sorry. Yeah, originals like on PS3, 8+ years ago.
Yeah, a long ass time ago.
Buongiorno.
8+ has
But
to
yeah.
Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite
It's a
horse.
lifetime
'cause
ago.
Because
I think-
Revelations came out in
I will bring it
2011. That was when the
God bless
reveal
you,
trailer
Ezio.
came out.
Oh, so it's way more than that then.
Yeah, it's like maybe like it's definitely over like 12 years.
Let me
I think
see.
the issue is because they made the iris too white, so it's like
Yeah,
it
look
just
at that.
pops out.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
If they would have like scaled it down, maybe a little darker.
I wonder if it was a thing they were trying to like have the characters be like show more emotion, but they overcompensated kind of thing.
What it was is that they were trying to cash grab and they painted it white and then that's it. That was like a day of work.
Honestly.
Okay, you're right. It came out. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood came out in November 16th, 2010. So it's been almost 12 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, 3 more months is gonna be 12 years.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up
When
with
did
the
part 1
horses.
come out? Was it
Promise me you will enjoy your
2007?
good health. Do not spend as much time in
Yeah,
battle as your Uncle Mario.
2007.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news.
Can't wait to redo the game movie in
Arrivederci,
8K, like 5 years from now.
Yeah, because I was thinking when he said like 8 years, I was like, no way, because I remember Infinite came out like in 2013 or 14. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
And that game looks way different than this. There's no way.
You know what's crazy? We could do 8K now. I mean, but it's still I don't think we had the infrastructure for it. Like,
It wouldn't. I mean, YouTube isn't ready for it, right? Like
you can do 8K on YouTube.
okay.
Remember we've done 8K upscales.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but for a long form
Buongiorno.
video,
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
Katerina.
because I
You
mean,
are
we
doing
already
with
have
the pleasure of
we've
your
had
presence
issues
here.
trying to upload
I
a long
desire
4K
an
video.
allegiance.
Yeah,
The
it's
papal
difficult.
armies have resumed their march
I
on
mean,
Forli.
unless it was an
Your
8K like
mercenaries will be a
30-minute
great
movie
asset to my
or like
team.
30-minute, you
It's
know,
likely
like
that I can
30
give you
minutes of
what you
cutscene
seek.
kind of like, you know, after
We will
we
talk
edit it.
later.
Yeah.
Because we put up a 4K
Brother.
and it takes like 2 days for like an hour of it to process.
Machiavelli.
8K will take
He's
weeks.
Do not.
Until we get that
as
until
any
we
of
get
us
like 4K
expected.
fiber or something internet.
I
Like,
entered the Vaticano and faced
but even then, who knows if YouTube is
the
gonna
power of the
process it.
papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess
Dude, yeah.
Minerva
Do you
spoke.
which because they're talking about
It was a
Justin
terrible
Pierce and I
tragedy
think someone
for
else
all
mentioned
mankind in the future.
the music and the score.
With hope
Do you
of
guys
lost
remember
temples, we'll provide aid to
what your
humanity.
favorite like intro like
Then
my,
she
I can
called out to a
tell you my
phantom.
favorite like
This
trailer
one,
or
as if you were there,
reveal trailer was
standing beside
Assassin's
me.
Creed Revelations trailer
After her warning,
with that one song and I think it's I know the name of the song is like or it's by like Woodkid or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Cannot imagine such
I remember
wonders.
it. It's really
The
good.
vault did not house the terrible weapon we
That was
fear.
probably by far my favorite.
This is
like-
good news.
What are these
Trailer,
goddesses?
or are you
Minerva?
talking about the opening where
Did
it's
she
like
appear
Assassin's
human?
Creed?
No, no,
yes,
no. Well, I'm
but her words proved
any
otherwise.
like any of the music, because
All
I think
of
the
her
music
kind died
for
many
especially
years
like the
ago.
older ones was amazing.
I
The
wish
newer
I
ones are
could
great
show you
too,
the
but
magic she
like I said, like
performed.
for me, I
Who
always
is Desmond?
when I think of Assassin's Creed,
Where are
I
these
always think of
temples
like
Minerva
the
spoke
reveal
of?
trailer for
I do not know.
Revelations.
Perhaps we must search
My
for them.
favorite one will always be Assassin's
Tell
Creed
me how it
Brotherhood's
ended,
multiplayer
Paul.
trailer.
Did
That was
Rodrigo beg
always
for
my,
you?
Oh,
always
it's
be my
Make
favorite.
excuses.
Is that the
No,
one where
you
like
want war.
yeah?
And like you see all the
None of those
characters and
things.
stuff like that.
Dude, I've never seen that. I don't remember seeing
I'm
that.
surprised he remained so
It's
composed.
really good. I think I did a
I let him
4K
lead.
upscale
The Spaniard
on
lives.
library, but of course it got copyrighted because of the music.
Once our enemies are dead,
Assassin's
we can
Creed
speak of gods
Brotherhood
and gods and ancient places.
multiplayer trailer. I mean, I've seen all their cinematic trailers of the regular ones, but I don't
This
remember
one's
seeing
this
that.
one's
I'm
in
not
game
here
assets.
to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
Still though,
No,
With a bit of editing.
I am leaving immediately for Roma.
I see it.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
I made the most
sparing him was like the best decision Ezio ever made. Even though he ended up getting killed anyway.
Damn, you're right though. His outfit looks so raw, man. It was so good. Yeah, Justin. I mean, man, Revelation. Honestly, all the Assassin's Creed trailers were incredible.
Hot tub scene, baby. Yeah, this boots on tight as hell.
His facial reaction.
Welcome home.
Too bad, I'm on my period.
Oh, I know.
Oh, do I have to press the buttons?
I know. Young Mystery was like, no. Show the whole
I was
scene.
actually too. I was too young to actually understand.
You're like, oh, they just probably got in the tub
No,
together.
I just didn't know. I was just like, oh, they're kissing, blah blah blah. When do I get the kill stuff? I was like, man,
oh
this is bullshit
my
outta here.
god.
How old would you have been when this came out?
Like 13?
Yeah, I was young. I was around 13, 14 years old. I was just like not even. I was like, what is this bullshit?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
But then the scene after this, I was like, yes, let's go.
You don't need to
Shit was
ask.
so hype. I was like, oh my god.
One should always have the freedom to choose.
Just, Michael Redford just dropped in to say yes.
Here we go.
Yes,
What's
he
that?
is.
Probably just training exercises.
Training exercises my ass.
I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the court.
That's right, Grizzly. Sexy. Yo.
Stay out of sight.
Go, go, go. Nah, it doesn't look as amazing as I remember.
That cannonball glitch in the air.
It's the Borgia.
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
Series taught me a lot of fucking Italian.
Yeah, what Italian do you know?
Merda.
Mierda. Yeah, meet me in the game. Quick time button prompts of how fast you can dish out some dong.
I think God of War was the first ones to ever do that.
Yeah, mainstream. And I was probably like 13 when, how old was I? Yeah, I was probably like 15 when that came out, and I remember that shit. Like they moved the camera over to the table, and like you just do the button prompts, and the table starts fucking shaking, and everything's falling off the table. Yo, what's up, Yard Sale Cycles? What's up, Enrique? Welcome to the chat.
Aim for the cannon, signore!
God damn it.
Justin says, this game honestly taught me how to speak Italian. I know that sounds lame, lol, but I picked up so much and was able to have combos with Italian coworkers because of AC.
That's actually dope.
Hey, please, go on.
Oh, man.
All out people will die. My family will die.
Sounds cooler than, yeah, I learned Japanese from watching anime.
Nerd. Man, I need to get on it. All right, you guys gotta put me on recommendations, man. I just gotta do it. You gotta give me 2 like animes that I gotta watch, cause I'm so behind on the times.
I mean, Bleach is coming out with a new anime. I'd say hop in on that. Well, never mind, you'll be confused as shit.
Like, yeah, you gotta give me something that like you know who I am. You gotta think about me. Like, what would I like? Try to recommend on that.
Go real quick with a little bit of the old one. Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I think you would too. The whole philosophy and equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like religion and government, war and stuff. Code Geass is another extremely good one, which I think you would like.
Are these shows?
Like Underground?
Yeah, they're shows.
Okay.
They're series, like they have seasons.
Okay,
You
cause
like Ghost in the Shell as well.
I seen the movie. Yeah.
For which one?
Fuck that shit. That movie is not, no.
The anime.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even, the animated movie is better than the live action.
Cause
Yeah.
I never seen the live action. Cause I in the late '90s when I was like a teenager, my brother was really into it. And he had like VHS that's like Ghost in the Shell, Akira, Appleseed. Like he was into them, so we would watch those. But I never stayed into it, and then now in the past like 5 years it's become a wave, but it's a little older, so I just never got into it again. I know I would like it, it's just I never got into it. Alright, Full Metal Alchemist, I'll start with that. Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
And if you want just like a movie, if you like Ghost in the Shell, I think Trigun. These are also very old.
Yeah.
Paprika is it's really weird, but it's really good.
Meet me in the game says Trigun.
Trigun is good. It's more, it's just like I like Trigun, but for new ones, I think we have to go. I think we have to go someone else. I only watched a few new animes.
You want to see Yuri on Ice?
Castlevania. I actually saw the first season on Netflix, if that's what you're referring to. It was good.
The 4 episodes.
Yeah. First season was good. It was a little slow. I thought it was a little slow, but it was good.
Bro, how the fuck do you hide an army this large to the east?
Right?
How?
You say how, but like if some stuff like this actually happens, so you're just like, what the fuck?
Like, was everybody sleeping? Like, what the fuck?
Fucking Carl over here was doing his job.
Like, I get, yeah, back then, like, of course, nighttime, like, dark as fuck, can't see shit. But for them to move all these soldiers, all this equipment, you see these goddamn towers, you can't hear this shit?
Yeah. I mean, they have watchtowers everywhere back then.
And it's like 9 a.m. This ain't even the crack of dawn.
Cabrini says you stopped playing after Revelations. I know a lot of people did. I would say, like, personally, I didn't like Unity that much. I liked the environment. I thought Black Flag was amazing. Syndicate, I didn't like that much. But I like the new ones, even though they're not really Assassin's Creed. They're kind of just open world Western RPGs, but I like them as games. They're just not really Assassin's Creeds. Is the problem.
I think like it's very strange that they're like in the Assassin's Creed game Because like you said, they just don't feel like it, but they feel like such good games.
Yeah, I enjoy them, man. I like grinding them, everything. Like I really like Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla. Like I think they're fun as shit. I remember when we did it for the channel, me and you liked it. Mystery was like, this is the worst game ever made. I can't wait to do this review so I can give it a 2 out of 10. Like, he just hated it so much, and I was like, really? Like, man. But then you had a good point, which is like, it's not Assassin's Creed, bro. Like, it's not. And that's true.
Brutes with the gun just reminds me of it's like those people that are like, yeah, man, I go to the gym every day and they're like fucking 400 pounds of muscle, and it's like just to get killed with this 9 mil.
Wrecked.
Oh fuck, I forgot Mario dies.
I know
Got
you're
him.
there, Ezio. The Pope told me about you and your little
these
group
nasty
of
fucks.
assassins.
Damn.
And this!
Not Onk.
Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us. We've had too much
He
bloodshed.
had to have that his friend fashioned for us.
I think the cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family to yours.
Desynchronized.
Basta! I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this.
Stand with me!
What the hell were they doing over there?
Right? Like, come on, man. Like, so I got two questions for you regarding Assassin's Creed. Like, how much did it make you enjoy history, or did it enhance your history enjoyment? Did it make you more interested in those eras? And then the other part is, how much did you like the modern story?
When it comes down to history,
You want a dead man!
it really like later on when I got older, yeah, I would look up, oh, you know, did Machiavelli, you know, what did he do compared to Assassin's Creed? Like, how accurate is Assassin's Creed? And that's all due to YouTube.
Yeah.
And YouTubers explaining that. So I would say kind of a bit, but I like learning like in general. I like just learning random shit.
Yeah.
And the modern day story, I think, was honestly doing really well. And I was kind of like upset when they killed Desmond. I was like his story's not done. Like, and I feel like they just rushed it so they could do whatever. And that's pretty much what they did. They killed him off, and then they just did whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Yeah, I agree on that, man. The modern story is just worthless after 3. Like it just doesn't. There's nothing to it. There's no stakes or anything.
Yeah. It's like they didn't know what to do with the whole end of the world scenario. So they're like, okay, let's just get rid of Desmond. Fuck it. They took it as breaking the chains too, because remember, you couldn't do any of this animus stuff. You couldn't experience Ezio unless you were related to him.
Yeah,
But
blood.
now,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, just random ass employees can go through Edward's story and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they tried explaining it, but I mean, obviously, it's bullshit. But I'm sure there's some fan out there that's like, no, it's not bullshit. It's because of the bleeding effect, this and that, and yeah, whatever. At the end of the day, it's not real anyway, so I don't care.
I can't.
No, I agree. The modern story is
Was
just.
it the modern?
you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Even
Not
now,
yet.
like
Where's
with
this
the
passage
new lady.
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised.
Like, I kind of like some of the new stuff. I don't like the character. I don't like Layla, really. Some of the new stuff is okay. The ones in between, like,
Hurry
The modern story from after 3 and up until the new ones were terrible. Like Black Flag and Syndicate, they might as well not even have a modern story because they don't really need it anyway. Like people just wanted to play in these eras, but like
Way out will be dangerous.
with the modern story, for 1 through 3 and Brotherhood and Revelations, I would say that like I like them as you're playing them, but replaying them sucks. It's kind of like what I think about Stranger Things. Like with Stranger Things in season 1, like all the stuff that happens in the lab is you want to find out what it is, but after you find out, like I don't want to rewatch it. Like I don't care. Like I just want to see the shit going on now, not like what happened
You're not
before.
coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma.
I think it's a lot the way, because I feel a similar way to you, where, but it's like I felt like especially from the first couple games, I felt that the out of Animus stuff or the real world stuff was really it grew on me.
Yeah.
But then I kind of seeing the fruits of its labor kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It kind of just like, well, okay, all of that was really for nothing. There was no payoff. And when I see it again, it's just like, oh, here we go. Like,
here's this shit again. What about the history stuff? Were you into? Because I love history, like with
definitely.
a passion. I love history. It was always one of my favorite subjects in school. Like, and then something like this was like obviously it's inaccurate, but I think it sparked so much like
POE.
interest.
That was actually one of my favorite bits because I did have a friend who. One of my roommates who
Minerva talked about other temples,
is extremely
that they're
into
the key
history,
to preventing
and she would be able to like
about to happen to the earth.
talk about it, and it was really interesting to hear, especially when someone is so interested in it. You know, because looking it up yourself is one thing, but when you already know and are able to like explain it a certain way, it made it extremely interesting to me.
Yeah.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's apple of Eden.
Better?
Minerva altered
Maybe
it
it's the
somehow
lighting.
when she touched it.
It might be because it's darker, like, so you don't see.
Yeah.
Yes, it's our
Because
last
we were just with Ezio and it was all
Turns
bright
out the Templars are
and
watching
sunny.
the border.
But I remember in the old games they used to look kind of washed out during the modern section. So I think just these look better in
He
general.
seems to be
I
remembering
like
something
her
else.
shoes. Them shits look dope.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
That's Christian Bell, right?
Maybe.
I believe you experienced something similar.
The-
back
the-
upstairs, didn't you?
Subject 15
Underworld?
exhibited memory within memory
No,
like patterns.
she's from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. She's Sarah Marshall.
Father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not
No idea.
pregnant, at least.
Veronica Mars, is that it, Javi?
Lunch.
Can you
That
skip
sounds
ahead
That's
to a later
that. I mean,
memory?
she also
No,
played
it doesn't
her,
work.
but I'm trying to
Well,
think
that
if it's
sounds
her.
familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Yeah, that's her.
But it's possible
That's her.
it is,
That's
yeah.
her. It's 100% her. It's
Ezio's
her.
troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond.
Let me see.
destabilizing
Whoopi
the
Cushion
memory.
said that he said I stopped playing
Rebecca's
Black
just
Flag, but I
good
watched her
engineer.
gameplay vids and quite liked a couple of the others. Rogue Syndicate. We'll still probably never play them though. Yeah, and that was the thing. A lot of them were good as game movies. Like Rogue. Rogue was good. Actually, I liked Rogue honestly because it's like Black Flag, so it is really good. I watched a few interviews with Nolan North, voiced by the voice of Desmond, and he was pretty upset that they just killed him off. Yeah, I don't blame him. Justin also says Desmond getting killed was one of the worst ideas Ubisoft ever had. Oof.
They've had a lot of bad ideas.
Yeah, yes they have. Yeah, and Mystery could tell you because he is actually a big Ubisoft like follower. He likes Ubisoft games, or did.
There's a beam blocking it from the
Everything
inside.
I
We're not
like,
getting in
they
this way.
made.
What's your
next move?
The road just loops
Ghost
back into the
Recon,
highway.
Splinter
This
Cell,
is not a good
Yeah.
place for us to
Creed.
be right now.
Do we have
They
any
had it
charge?
all.
We need to
Were
cover
you a
up
Watch
the
Dogs
vein.
fan?
Really hate
Rainbow
to stress
Six.
this, yeah, but we are
Watch Dogs
running
is the
out of
first
time.
game that really burned me because I had
Well,
it
help
had it
us
on
then,
PS3.
John. Do you have any ideas?
Damn.
I
The
don't know.
PS3 version
Maybe there's
multiplayer
another way
was
into
lackluster.
this
All you had was
Hey,
the race mode and
think
of
I've
course
got
like the invasion system, but there was no open world, there was no free roam, and it just like really pissed me off. Like one of my first rant videos was I put my cell phone in front of my TV and I was just so upset that Watch Dogs PS3 had no free roam.
Follow me.
I think that video got like 600 views.
All the people who agree with you. What the fuck?
Yeah, every person that bought it on PS3 that didn't have a 4.
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
Was there a scalping situation for the PS4s?
We can get in through here.
No, not like there was, but not like it is now. Not even close.
I think it was more. It was at the time. I remember it. Most people didn't get it because it was so expensive.
Yeah.
And most people that did get it got it for the main fact that it was a cheap Blu-ray player.
Why won't this turn on?
Like comparatively.
It's great to be out of the Animus.
I remember that's how it was going around at high school at least, you know. But
Yeah.
I remember like a lot of people didn't have it just because it was expensive.
What? Desmond?
It wasn't in that. I mean, well, I guess it
I
was.
know
It was
how to
like
have fun.
500.
That's very
The
Yeah, I'm convinced.
PS3 was
Okay,
expensive
okay.
as shit
After
when
we
it came
save the
out.
world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get
Well,
that in writing?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's that like I mean because
We
it's
have
the same
light.
price as a PS5 or whatever now. It's just I guess at the time it was I don't know.
It was. I mean, it was expensive. It's like one of those like there's no reason
What was that?
to just like now there was no reason to update when you could still get the games on PS3 like for like a year or two.
Yeah.
They Cabrini says they have to do one in Japan. It's called Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, they should do one. The level system and Origins sucked. How dare you?
Try to compartmentalize.
Who do you think you are?
Focus on the present.
It got better after Effects.
How long before I start painting
Desmond
symbols on
Miles
the
could
glass?
rival any
Don't
Watch
look
Dog
like that.
protagonist.
16
That's true.
is dead. We're focusing on the present.
I like
okay?
I like Watch Dogs 2. I like him.
Yeah,
What
Watch
was
Dogs
his
2 was
name?
so much better. Marcus.
Marcus.
It's wild how
Stuck.
like right
I
after
can
the
get in
Pirates, it was everybody either wanted a modern day Assassin's Creed or a ninja
Ready.
Assassin's Creed. And then we got the modern. When it comes to like Watch Dogs, it's kind of like Assassin's
Any chance you
Creed.
can let
Yeah.
us
I
see?
would, it's not the same,
Not
but
unless
I would
you want
agree
me
with
to
you.
end up
I would
like that
agree with you.
skeleton.
Yeah.
And then Ghost of Tsushima finally
find
came
a way
out, and
around.
everybody's like, okay, this is good enough.
And it was really good. It was good.
I mean, I think Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best games in a long time, like
Yeah.
in general.
It was
Yeah,
really
like
good.
maybe not
It's
top.
a really good game.
Watch out for
Yeah,
bats.
maybe not top 3 or anything, but definitely like top
meant in case you
maybe
see
10,
any.
15.
Remind me not to make you a lookout.
Adam says, but Desmond had to die for the character arc.
Desmond?
Did he though?
Just like Neji had to die, right?
Stay with me.
Yes.
Uh,
I know that reference. I don't. Sorry.
No.
Yes, I know that.
Man, I hope we get a new prototype
Desmond,
game one day.
we can't
Man,
find this.
bro, there's some franchises that I
about you give
don't
me a boost?
understand. Like,
That's
I
about
guess
it.
they didn't sell anything, but I remember everybody having
Grab the
prototype
lens.
1 and 2, and prototype 2
Even
was
worse.
good. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand.
Follow me.
Was Infamous like its competitor? Would you say?
No, it wasn't originally, but then everybody
How about
turned it
this?
into that because I mean it's a
What are you going to
superhero game in New York City.
It was his
Both
competitor.
released around the same time.
They're both similar games.
Wonder
Yes,
how
it's his
old- yeah.
competitor.
I'm just curious because at the time when they came out,
Luckily,
I
the
didn't
beams
play
still
them,
hold their
but
weight.
I do know that like
After
people
all this
chose
time
like
in the Animus,
prototype
I'm not
for
so sure.
Infamous.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like competitor as in like did the developers want to compete? Because there's some
Oh.
developers that
yeah.
come out and say, yeah, we're competing with them, but
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sucker Punch and, they didn't. They were like,
We
yeah,
go.
I mean, we just
Ready.
coming out with the same type of game, but we're not competing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
I
used to
know.
be on the Infamous team, and then I played Prototype, and then I was like, I don't
You know, when
know,
I came here
maybe
last,
Cole could beat this guy,
Ezio
but then like
thing.
you just, it's just like I
meant
don't
Ezio.
know.
I think it's also it's hard to scale things like
It's not
that
right.
because sometimes the
Hey,
character
all
is just so
joking aside,
overpowered,
I've
like
had
you
the time
can't
of my
compare
life.
them, even though they're similar
Sticks.
enough. You know.
Just focus on where you're going.
It's like basically if Cole doesn't have electricity, I don't really see Cole coming out with the victory.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then
Um,
what would be left for
Skull and Bones gives me Black Flag
Nice try.
vibes. I haven't seen the. I know they released a new trailer like a week ago. I haven't seen that, and because I think it's coming out this year, like because
Found
it's
a
been delayed
switch.
for so long. Cabrini says Ubisoft should buy the rights to Tenchu and remake it like Assassin's Creed.
Something's open.
Which one's Tenchu?
I'm stuck
Is that
over here,
a?
but I can see a
I don't remember
lever
that
above the
game.
water.
Great. Ezio gets a bad
The Tenchu
Katarina
series
Sforza,
is
and I get a
old,
swim
like-
in the toilet.
PlayStation
I
1, I
got this
think.
one.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember.
I hear like the old school gamers on YouTube talk about those types of games.
Yeah, it was on the original PlayStation, Xbox. It's like it came out 1998. The first one, I think.
They talk about how good it is, but I never played it. So.
Oh, it's developed by From.
From really? Wow.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
it's freezing.
From
Stop whining.
acquired K2.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval.
I wonder if it's like
times.
Souls. Is it a Souls-like game? Like pre-Souls? You know?
Terrible.
You're
It
exactly.
says it's a action adventure stealth video game. I'm gonna look up some gameplay real quick just to see what it's like.
Time of your life.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Ronnie H? Welcome to the stream, man. Nice to have you here. Justin says Ubisoft Brothers in Arms series was so good. OGs remember Road to Hill 30 on the PS2.
I played it on Xbox original. Yes, man. Brothers in Arms was so fucking good. It was so good because it was different. You didn't just aim and shoot at the enemy to kill them, which, you know, some people would say bad gameplay, but you had to, like, intimidate them. Like, lay suppressing fire, and then, like, the circle will go down, and then you can kill them.
So it was way more tactical.
I got you.
Thanks.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, back then, Ubisoft was the tactics king.
You're so young if you don't Tenshu.
Wow. Thank you. The first time anybody's called me young. Jeez.
Yeah, no, for me, it's I didn't have the system until like high school. I didn't have a system except the GameCube until high school.
I have an
I
idea.
played it.
You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Damn, young.
Ready.
For 30 years.
I mean, me too. I just that was just a game that wasn't on my radar, which is crazy. I mean, I was born in '85, so I was born when the Nintendo came out in America.
Jump across.
My whole life has been video games, and yet Tenshu is a missing portion of that.
By the way, Mike, you might want to move your controller, I think, or did you already do it?
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Good.
Should I have to turn off?
It's just saying that it's gonna go into rest mode because you're the one playing.
He's so immersed. Shortcut. Airplay will end in 5 minutes. Alright, we gotta refresh it anyway. Let's refresh it here.
Alright.
I'll wait here.
After we
Good.
see these
Let me
ghosts.
just go and get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
But yeah,
And I'm
the
sure
game
that
looks
will be your last
it's very stealthy. I don't think from the little bit of gameplay I saw, it wasn't like super like a typical From Software game that I could tell. But I was just looking, just scrolling through. Seems pretty cool though. I think it would fit the Assassin's Creed kind of style.
But it's not even a thing. Like I guess it wasn't big enough that they would need to buy it, and like it's because it's not like I don't think it has that big of name recognition to be like, oh, we need to get Tenshu, Like if they did Ninja Gaiden, maybe that would have more like but then that's his own style of game. People will go crazy.
Yeah.
People go crazy if they changed it.
Yeah, I don't think they can change it. Like it's like changing like.
Ah! He fell down. It's like it's like changing Halo into something.
Yeah. Which they did. Thinking about it, Halo Wars.
Yeah, but that's like so different that it's like you're just like, oh, we're doing a we're doing a spin-off. Yeah.
It wouldn't be right if a company bought a game and then changed it completely.
It's happened before.
I know. I'm saying it's not good when they do it. Or at least I can't think.
You got hope for your game to return and it comes back.
Thank you, Desmond.
Thank you, Desmond.
So you know how we looked up when Brotherhood came out, right? And I looked up part 1, right? It came out in 2007. Listen to this lineup. Tell me if this is the greatest game year ever. 2007, BioShock, Super Mario Galaxy, Crysis, Assassin's Creed, Halo 3, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare,
Smash.
Portal,
Smash.
Mass Effect 1,
Oh my god.
Uncharted 1, Drake's Fortune. God of War 2. Team Fortress 2.
Smash.
Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
Smash.
And Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction.
That's the only one that's not a Smash.
Okay. And like this one, I don't think is a great game, but it's a big franchise. I think Mystery would agree with me. The Witcher 1.
Smash.
I mean, I know it's a big franchise.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the game.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like I know he would agree with me that it's a bad game. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha.
Franchise, yeah.
Also,
like a couple of those, it's like Drake's Fortune, but like you gotta think if we didn't have that, we would have 2, 3, 4. You know,
Pretty weak lineup, not gonna lie.
A couple of those are like, eh.
And I'll just
Pretty
throw.
I guess if you want to compare to like other years, but I mean compare that to this year or last year or the year before that. That's a fucking.
Up you go.
That's a murderer's row.
Those are franchises.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through a couple of years here just so we can compare. But here's a couple other from 2007 that might not be like Hall of Famers, but they're good.
Make a good team.
Heavenly Sword, Metroid Prime 3, Legend of Zelda, Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, and Guitar Hero 3.
Oh.
When did Guitar Hero start falling off?
Guitar Hero 5. No, what? 3 is good.
No,
Dude.
After 3.
I like 4. Fuck you. Like, hell no.
I didn't even play 4. Was because I think was it 4 that came out around the same time as Rock Band came out?
Probably.
So that's why I'm saying, because
Yeah.
we played Rock Band over, if I'm not mistaken, Guitar Hero 4.
Mike's about to go get his plastic guitar and just.
Dude.
Wow.
Guitar Hero 3 was my shit, but then because I don't remember playing Guitar Hero 4, so that's why I said after 3.
So
But I think it was more of the fact that it was
Ezio must have
we
come
played
back
Rock
your
Band
way after
instead.
the
If
attack.
that was the case.
But why?
Man.
Desmond.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold
Right.
on. When did Rock
Yeah,
Band
that door.
release?
Band 2 was my shit.
I think 2 was like for sure my shit.
2009. And then Guitar Hero 4. Let me see. Came out in 2008. So it was the year after.
Okay. See, but if I'm not mistaken, because I think the last.
There's something here.
Which one was the last one on the PS2?
Can you open the damn bookcase, Desmond?
I don't know. Probably that was only Guitar Hero 2, I think. Like they didn't.
Yeah. So that's what. Okay. So that's the only reason I don't say 4, because I didn't play Guitar Hero 3 unless I was at my friend's house. And by the time we were playing Guitar Hero, like by the time someone had it for Guitar Hero 4, we were already playing Rock Band.
What's that?
Yeah.
So that's the only
Looks
reason.
like something Ezio left behind.
I get
There
you.
are numbers
Okay.
underneath it. 1490.
All right. Let me
1420.
go through another
1421.
historic here.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really feel
Kids 38 said pretty weak lineup, not gonna lie.
No cell signal there.
How dare
This doesn't
you?
like anything unless it's fucking.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Well, he's saying right now, he's saying God of War and Elden Ring, which I'm assuming is the new God of War.
And of course, like,
Yeah.
kids is literally younger than me, so like you got to put that in perspective. He's like
Sean, hide the van in
5
town.
years younger than me,
Make
I
sure
think.
you aren't
I used to
followed.
babysit this motherfucker in my old Twitch streams on Minecraft.
It's
Man.
my clothes.
They smell like you swam through
Manic,
a
I
sewer.
think. Manic 15, welcome. Thank
Ma-
you. Thank you for all the support.
Yeah,
Maniac?
Maniac. Maniac said, absolutely love your channel. I watched your video game cutscene videos. Then I watched actual movies. You are truly the GOAT of video game cinema. Thank you, sir. Maniac 15, shout out. Thank you.
Much love.
Follow me.
Kids 38 about to catch that ban. Oh man, Whoopee Cushion, Uncharted, Tomb Raider, and AC top 3 on my list of best game franchises ever. Storylines and character interactions were fantastic.
I mean,
What did he say? He said Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, and what?
and AC.
AC, Assassin's Creed,
Yeah, Tomb
But-
Raider, Assassin's Creed, and what?
Uncharted.
Oh, Uncharted.
Yeah.
Uncharted.
But yeah, bro, like you said, the games you said for 2007, fucking Mass Effect 1, Bioshock, like guaranteed classics for
Halo
the rest
3,
of time.
Halo 3 and COD 4? Are you kidding me? That's Halo 3 and COD 4 in the same year, bro.
Like
you never played Halo.
I think you said like 4 great story games of all time, and then 2 of the greatest shooters of all time.
Yeah, yeah.
Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of
Apparently 1989 is considered one of the best ever, but a lot of these I don't think people would know. Like, maybe a little too old.
List them off.
Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Oh.
Gran Turismo 2.
Oh my god, Smash Brothers?
The original Smash Brothers. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, fucking legendary. Medal of Honor 1, fucking legendary.
Final Fantasy 7?
No, 8. 8.
Oh, that's 8. That's 8. You're right.
8.
I'm looking at the wrong list then.
Yeah.
This is wrong.
Chrono Cross, amazing. Shenmue, oh my god, Shenmue is so underrated. Like, one of the most influential games ever made. And like, it got lost in the Dreamcast shuffle, unfortunately. Resident Evil 3, it was good in the time.
That's a Nemesis one, right?
Yeah.
The remake looked really good.
Dance Dance Revolution, dude, that's influential. Iconic. Yeah.
What about Donkey Kong? That was 1999, right?
But that's the 64 one. It's not as good, like as the Super.
What?
The Super Nintendo one. I'm saying.
Oh wait, 64.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dude.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right. That year is like, even objectively, like, even if you're in that era, I don't think you can compete with 2007.
No, I think 2007 right now is goated.
All right, here we go. 2017, also considered. Here's 2017. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Okay, that wins already, no?
Yeah. Okay. End of discussion. That's.
Damn, that was like what? 5 years ago?
Yeah, 5 years ago, bro. Okay.
Damn, it didn't even feel that old.
Injustice 2, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Horizon Zero Dawn, Destiny 2, Resident Evil 7, PUBG, Cuphead.
What?
Super Mario Odyssey, Resident Evil 7, Assassin's Creed Origins. Let me see. I'm trying to look at Wolfenstein 2, Prey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah, I still think 2007.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are great sequels, but like you said BioShock, you said Mass Effect 1, like, come on.
Yeah,
That's sequels versus franchise starters.
Yeah, you can't compare it. I don't think that compares.
Yeah, I agree. It's just, oh man.
What happens if you just look up greatest year in gaming?
I mean, I want to go because these are some of the better. Okay, I think. Let me see.
I'm back.
Apparently, on this one people think 2004. All right, 2004.
Did you miss me?
2004 and 1998.
Hello?
All right, here we go.
Workaholics.
Let's get started.
2004. Halo 2, Half-Life 2, GTA San Andreas, World of Warcraft, Fable, Far Cry 1,
Do you have any clue
Spider-Man 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Tony Hawk Underground 2, Star Wars Battlefront, Doom 3, The Sims 2, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, holy shit, Mortal Kombat Deception, Jack 3, and Metroid Prime 2, which is amazing. Burnout 3 was sick. Rome Total War, Pikmin 2, oh my god, and Red Dead Revolver, which is underrated. People, that's like before,
very underrated.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely like that's definitely a lineup that could be in the conversation along with
As you may have
2007.
noticed
Yeah.
in the van, I've made some
Like
improvements to
I
the cameras,
I
and I've also
honestly
patched in a
I
new
think I'm
VR
leaning just a
training
little bit
program.
more with 2007
Here
personally.
you can
Yeah,
show
just
off
because of
all those
Bioshock.
wacky moves you've picked up from
Just
your
because of
ancestors.
Bioshock
Let
and
me
Mass
open one of the
Effect.
missions.
Okay, 1998 is the GOAT. That's it. It's over.
it?
It's the GOAT.
Is
It's
it?
the GOAT. All right, okay, 1998, the GOAT.
Okay.
Look, get ready to listen to the fucking GOAT right here. All right. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Alright.
Resident Evil 2. Metal Gear Solid 1. StarCraft. Half-Life 1. Banjo-Kazooie. Crash Bandicoot. F-Zero X. Sonic Adventure. Hello? Pokemon Yellow, motherfucker. Ever heard of it? Like, oh my god, dude. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Street Fighter Alpha 3. 1080.
No, that's not Third Strike.
Yeah.
Third Strike.
Madden 99, which was really fucking good.
You can access
1080
more VR
snowboarding.
missions
I
and
played that game so
complete
fucking much
training
on the
sessions,
64.
allow additional challenges.
Rainbow Six Part 1.
Ezio's later memories. You're gonna have to
Motherfucker,
replay
you.
the
NBA Live 1999. Soul Calibur 1.
Oh.
Good.
Dude,
Select it and you're gonna
how
see
dare
the
you.
memories inside.
You know,
No one
I
says Soul Calibur 1
Once
over
you've
2.
unlocked a memory,
But
by
it's still
accessing
part
this
1
menu,
is
you can
fucking
read it
good.
as
It's
many
amazing.
yeah,
times
you
as
wouldn't
like.
have part
Yeah.
two of part
You
one.
wouldn't have
What
part
are their
1,
memories
man.
that you
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
forget?
fuck all that shit. Part 1's ass.
Desmond, this is very
Why didn't they make part 2 out the gate? Why couldn't that
Take
be
a
part
break,
1 if it's so
log
damn
out of
good?
You can leave the machine whenever you like.
Shouldn't you be the one arguing that?
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
Why are you asking us?
One last
But
thing.
no,
As you
even
raise
though
your
most of
synchronization by
those games I
executing events
didn't
the way
play,
Ezio
I have to
lived
say
them,
98 has
you might even discover some repressed
like,
memories.
like the only one I can say
Okay,
that
let's get
I
started.
actually played,
Select the
especially
first
at the
memory.
time, would be Pokemon. Because that's the that would have been the only game I could have played.
Desmond,
But
I've been looking
even
at
that
those gibberish
What's your
5-digit
favorite
codes from the end
season
of
of
Subject
Pokemon?
16's
Or
files.
generation, I
season
guess.
or
Discovered a
Generation
remarkable
is
games?
I meant generation.
The codes
Like,
correspond
red,
perfectly
red,
with
blue,
coordinates
and
inside the animus.
yellow? Red, blue, and yellow would be like season 1
I've
and
tagged the
then
landmarks
Yeah.
pinpointed by the coordinates with eye
Well,
icons
I get
in
you.
the database.
It has to be between
Odds are you won't find
Gold and
anything there.
Silver and Diamond and
Who knows?
Pearl. Oh no, Gold and Silver and Ruby and Sapphire. So Generation 2 and Generation 3, it's between it's like almost tied for those two.
I like whichever one had Blaziken.
That's Generation 3. Ruby
That's
and
one.
Sapphire.
Best one.
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Dude. Enrique says the wife hated Halo 3. Yeah. That almost ended his marriage. 100%. Yo! Whoopee cushion, dude.
In front of the Mausoleo di Augusto.
What?
He super chatted.
Oh, okay.
The same
I don't know.
It's like a lemon hugging a lemon.
Yeah. I mean,
what did he say? What the fuck?
I mean, it's just that he said it's $50, but I don't know if it's dollars or some other denomination. Either way, thank you. But I thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
That's
wow, thank you so much,
dope.
man. I appreciate that.
I love the little whatever that animation is. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, our bot isn't working, man. We gotta work on that next time because it's.
We got rid of her. Can we
What
get
is left
Ankbot
of
on
it
YouTube?
since the Borgia came
That's the
to
one I
power.
would use on Twitch.
The Mausoleo.
Ankbot is the stream bot, the same one. They bought it out.
About from the top of that church.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell?
Yes,
yeah,
but the
they bought it
stairs are
out.
closed.
Honestly, not a bad lineup. Some of those games like Breath of the Wild were great, but others I've known or forgot about. Oh, that's the GOAT lineup? Yeah, 98 was a GOAT lineup. The greatest year of gaming was when 007 GoldenEye came out. Damn right, you ain't lying about that, man. I played that. I played.
Oh
this,
my god, he
my-
said you not lying.
Like, that is the game, man. I couldn't believe how game.
113.
All right, here is the last year we'll say, because this is supposed to be one of the top 5 years right here. So
Whenever MW2 came out.
2013, GTA 5, The Last of Us, BioShock Infinite, Tomb Raider, the new one, the new series.
The remake, or the reimagining.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Okay, Metro Last Light.
That's a good one.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
We already know that. We don't even have to say
Yeah.
how good that is.
Yep. Battlefield 4. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yes.
Saints Row 4. Dead Rising 3. Beyond Two Souls. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Dota 2.
Okay, yeah.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Yes.
Injustice 1. DMC, Devil May Cry, the reimagining one with black hair.
Gameplay
Yeah.
good.
Call of Duty Ghost. Rise.
Fuck with the story.
Rise, Son of Rome. Oh, this one. Oh my god, dude. These two are for mystery in particular. Warframe.
Yes.
Payday 2.
Yes. Yes and no. Love, hate. Love, hate. There was a point in time. They would have been goddamn near GOAT category and did just over the years. But
Yeah.
Warframe is still holding on. Payday can go fuck themselves. That's the honest to God truth.
But you loved it in the time though, right?
Yeah, at the time, yeah.
Another really good one that I think is kind of like underlooked a little bit is Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Okay, I was gonna say that one's on the list. Outlast, very influential. Very influential.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It brought back horror.
Yes, it created it didn't create a new genre, but it really it's something. It was new. It was fresh, man. That's when I first became aware. Yeah, that's when I first became aware of PewDiePie. Because
he played Outlast.
Yeah, for sure, and it became such a big thing. God of War Ascension, Disney Infinity, which was away for a while. Oh, this is for you, Junior, Javi. Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn.
Okay, The Realm Reborn is way better.
Well, I think you have to think about it though. When Realm Reborn, yeah, that was when the new stuff came out, right? They fixed everything.
Yeah.
Granted, I didn't play it when it came out, but I loved it when I played it like a year and a half ago. When I played through all of it.
Yeah. That's important to note. That game wasn't as good then, but still, it came out then. Rust, which is still pretty popular. Pokemon X and Y. Gears of War Judgment, which is okay. It's not great. Oh, this one's really good. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. That one's really good. And
that was a good game.
And this one is funny because it's considered one of the worst games of all time, but it's so bad that it should be on the list, which is Right to Hell Retribution.
Oh my god. That's the year.
Yeah. that's all you have to say. That's it. Oh wait, did I say Wolf Among Us? I skipped that.
Is it from 2013?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Dude, 2013 is making a strong ass case.
Dude, GTA 5, BioShock Infinite, and Last of Us, that's if you have a starting lineup and that's your front court right there, dude, it's...
I think it's a really good because, not just because they're good or bad games, it's that was the time content was really, really good before YouTube got all, I'll say soft.
Yeah.
Back then, yeah, Angry Joe's review of Ride to Hell Retribution. That's 100% demonetized now.
It's true. Oh, dude. You know what's funny about that game too? That year was the year that I finally went full time on YouTube, and I started doing the game movies. And I remember I had that conversation where I was like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna do every game that comes out, no matter what game it is. We're gonna do it." The first game was Ride to Hell Retribution, and we did finish it, but I did not post it because it was, and I should have. I would have probably got millions of views because it ended up becoming such a phenomenon about how bad it is. Yeah. But I was just like, dude, I can't post this on my channel. This is gonna lose.
That would have been the year I joined then, right?
Probably
later in the year, but because I did Bioshock when it came out, didn't I?
Yeah, you did Infinite when it came out, and then you know what? You know what 2013 is? Why it's so important too is that's the year the Xbox One and the PS4 came out. In November. So it was an important year just overall.
Yeah. So I would say I think that for us, I guess it has to be that year.
Yeah.
Because not only because of the significance of the games, but the significance of the channel too.
Yeah.
I want to say that because I would have been by the time the Xbox came out and stuff, I would have already been working with you.
Yeah. No, it is true. You were. Yo, what's up, Mervo? Welcome back to the stream, man. Nice to see you. Battle Block Show. Welcome to the stream. Playing Origins right now. Nice. Can't go wrong there. I like Origins, so. You're gonna lose the 100 subs you had. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that's what I was gonna like, but I should have posted it, man. Should have posted it. We would have got 1 million views on it for sure because it did. It's like Mystery said, like. I think Angry Joe was the one who really got it popping about how bad it was, right? And then everybody was playing it.
Game is terrible. Think it'd do good for a 4K movie?
You know what? That actually, you probably should do that. Like, dude, I actually think it would still hit. Like, just.
Am I tripping or is there a remaster?
No way. No way.
No, I thought I remember seeing something. I could have been a fan thing, but I thought I remember seeing something.
A fan remade it and made it good.
No way.
No, I don't think so. I remember I remember somewhere seeing something, but I must be tripping. But dude, imagine they because of like it would be like when they re-released Morbius in a theater. Yeah.
Nobody showed up.
Nobody cared.
Because I remember, didn't you guys have issues where you couldn't even finish like some part or like?
It was, dude, it glitched. Honestly, Mystery, it might be a fun stream. Titled worst game of all time, Right to Hell Retribution. Ooh, oh my god, it was so bad.
I never played the game. I just purposely avoided it.
Bro, I almost ended it all after this. Like, it was so bad.
Should I even go? That's too long. Fuck all that. I really want to go for the riding costume, but you have to gold every single trial, and so it'd just take too long.
Nah, that's not worth it.
It'd probably take an hour and a half, maybe 2.
Oh.
That's not too bad, but it's just to the story. Bro, hitting them with. Good.
I was thinking when I saw him limping, I was like Limp Bizkit. I don't know why. I'm like I'm too young for that band. And
hey man, they were popping back in the day. Man.
What Fred Durst is up to.
Probably rolling in millions, man. They sold albums, but that was like peak music industry too, as far as like as a business. That's when they were rolling in money.
My arm.
Get your leeches here.
Bobby F says the only good thing about this game was they finally introduced kill streak on an AC game, just to be wiped out at Unity for sure.
Salute.
That's the only good thing? I don't know about that.
He tripping.
Yeah.
Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over
So I
time.
think the final verdict for me is 2007. I just, as far as quality of games and influence, like, dude, Halo and Call of Duty 4, Bioshock, Mass Effect, that's heavy influence on the industry right there.
This is probably not gonna be, but I was just looking at some of the things, and I'm looking at 2005. Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
God of War, and Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Just the name, yeah. Like I was just like, oh damn,
that's heavy influence.
That's heavy.
So Shadow of the Colossus never got a sequel.
Well, they had the. Well, it's not a sequel, but what was the name of that game, Javi?
Which one?
The spiritual successor.
Yeah, the spiritual successor.
Oh my God, what was it called?
It actually didn't live. It was like the last something.
The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian. It didn't really live up to the hype, right? Like it didn't.
Well, it was in development hell for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, if a game is in development hell longer than 6 years, it's a wrap.
Yeah. No, agreed. We said that with all the ones.
What would you say about this lineup right here? Minecraft.
Okay. What year?
2011.
Okay.
Skyrim.
Oh.
Dark Souls.
Resisting arrest.
Dude.
Batman Arkham City.
Oh my God, bro. What?
Dead Space 2.
Yes.
Okay.
And then just looking from the other ones, I think LA Noire is the other one I can think of that was like a big one.
That's a strong starting lineup, but it probably has no depth in the roster.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to see what like because this is only like the list I found at least is only like really the top games. It's not giving me more.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at some of these and it's like holy shit, like.
That damn. Minecraft is wild. I mean, like that one's generational, honestly.
That one, that's the reason I said it, because I saw Minecraft, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw Skyrim, Batman, and Dark Souls, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, those are actually really like they created their own genres almost. I mean, I know Skyrim's style has been around a long time, but it did something different that everybody copied. Dark Souls, obviously.
I blame Ezio. That was his fault, not mine. His whole gimmick is jumping on stuff. He just fell off. That's his fault, not mine.
It's not the player. It's Ezio.
It's the game. Hey, don't turn around.
This is definitely for old school people right here, Mike. 1986, Metroid.
Yes.
Dragon Quest.
Yes.
The Legend of Zelda. I guess the original.
Yes.
And then Castlevania.
Dude. Yeah, I was about to say like the thing about Castlevania is that his influence didn't last. But I guess indie games are a lot of those side scroller indie games. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
It's the one half of the genre.
Yeah. So I mean, yes. I think it's up there.
Yeah, all the years are good. Like all the years that I saw on the list are good. It's just like some of those games I'm like holy shit.
Like for me, like there's those touch point games that just like Super Mario 64. I always say it's just there's nothing like it, dude. There's nothing like when you played that game when it came out. It was just,
Was it not like the beginning of like the big like the 3D boom almost?
Yeah,
like, good at least.
Yeah, because they had a couple 3D games before, but they were terrible. And almost like nobody really ever tried them or played them, like, because it's just, they weren't popular or anything. So it was kind of like, for many people, it was the first time they ever even saw a 3D game. And it was just, there's just nothing like it, bro. It's not comparable to anything. Like,
apples to orange.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely Minecraft, man. I mean, that's up there. I definitely would say, like, I always said about Halo 3, I think Halo 3 ruined games for a lot of people because you got so much value with one package. You got a full AAA blockbuster story campaign with co-op that you can replay with challenges. You got one of the best multiplayers ever made. You got customization for that multiplayer to make an infinite amount of gameplay types, and you got forwards for people who just like editing maps, and then you could share them across everything. And then on top of the cherry on top, you had theater mode for people that really started YouTube, red versus blue, montages, everything. Like, and it was like, dude, this is $60. Like, what the fuck? Like, people, you'd pay like $300 for a package like that.
Yeah, Because like I was thinking about Forge, like the fact. Also, Justin, peace out. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate you, Justin. Have a good one, bro.
But because another like I was just thinking about Forge, how big of an influence it was. Gary's mod came out a year before, right? But I think it wasn't as accessible to people.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the game. Yeah, but it doesn't have the popular game to build on top, right?
Well, I guess I want to say it did. I just want to say because I mean it's it's the Half-Life series.
Yeah.
You know, but it wasn't as popular as I would say Halo was to the masses.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I don't think any game has replicated Halo 3's Forge as well as they have.
No.
I understand.
I can't think. I mean, besides maybe like if you want to say like Minecraft, maybe.
I have lost family to the
as an infinite sandbox.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can't think of many games that give you the whole package of having the story, having the multiplayer, having the co-op, even couch co-op. You know. Like,
yeah.
It had literally everything you want in a game. Only if you did. But again, if you didn't like shooters, you're kind of shit out of luck. But you know, but it's still like even Forge for people that didn't like shooters. You know, there were so many creative things I saw.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was just crazy. And then the thing that started after this, which looking back on it now, it's funny to because people my age, we all hated multiplayer for like Uncharted or for Assassin's Creed because at that time it felt like it was just tacked on multiplayer because they were trying to fill out the package, and we're like, dude, just stick to the story. Like nobody gives a shit. But then I started meeting people like Mystery's age who like love Assassin's Creed multiplayer, and like their generation of gamers like loved it. Now it has all this nostalgia for people who are like, dude, I love multiplayer in Assassin's Creed, on The Last of Us, on fucking Uncharted. And I was like, really? I didn't realize anybody liked it, but it was like I remember they were doing it, to be honest, to try to make a more robust package, like to compete with stuff like Halo and shit. Because it was like, dude, what the fuck? For $60 I can get this. I'm gonna just pay $60 for an 11-hour story game, you know?
It's kind of crazy how all these quote tacked on multiplayers are actually pretty interesting. Some are actually really fun, but just get shaken off because this is a narrative-driven game. Why the fuck is there a multiplayer?
Yeah.
Multiplayer actually added life in just the younger generation.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those things. I think because I was the same way. I didn't care about Assassin's Creed multiplayer. It just the game was too different from anything I played.
But last time scanning.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest,
like for multiplayer.
To be honest, Mystery, like we're just hating. I mean, like I bet you most of us didn't ever even try it. We just like, dude, it's what the fuck is this shit? Like multiplayer for an Assassin's Creed game. We're just fucking haters. We're just hating on the shit. And then yeah, but people your age liked it and played it and have great nostalgia for it and like really want shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. What a surprise!
But it's kind of crazy because now people have more foresight in the younger generation. Like we're usually tailoring our content online. Well, some people are tailoring the content online towards younger
still
generation.
very much alive.
The Borgias
and the
must
industry
not
as well.
discover that you escaped them.
They're literally thinking. They're not even thinking about me or Gen X. They're thinking about Gen Z. Like, oh, how can we get these people addicted?
Follow me.
Yeah.
TikToks. Take care not to draw any.
Definitely the millennials and Gen Z. I mean, that's all they think about. They're the ones who all like who buy everything. They have all the purchasing power. Merville says, "Wait, AC has multiplayer?" Yes, indeed. Well, Mystery could tell you more about it.
It did all the way up until 4. It's either 3 or 4 they stopped it.
What was the first one that had it? Was it this one?
Brotherhood.
Take care
Yeah.
not to draw any undue attention.
When do I
It's
ever?
personally my favorite one.
Well-
Yeah, they had multiple game modes. They had they were pretty much, there was this one game mode which is pretty much would be like a kind of like a esport. It was like cat and mouse. So of course you're an assassin, you're trailing your target, but at the same time there's another target trailing you. And then there's a target trailing that person, and then the person you're trailing is trailing that person.
Yeah.
So it's like cat and mouse, and then you don't really know because there's multiple of the same characters. So the person I killed earlier, I don't know if you noticed, his name is the Butcher, and there's several other like mini bosses in this game that are the multiplayer characters. So people could get used to seeing them. And then the whole area is the multiplayer characters. So you'll see multiple butchers, multiple barbers, multiple harlequins, and so you don't really know if the person that's trying to kill you is an NPC or an actual player unless you see like the way they move by their mannerisms. The NPCs never jog, so if you see jogging, you automatically know that's a player. So it's very fun. Like if I could, like I said, if I could play the multiplayer right now, I would go into a server, a Discord server, and be like, hey, we need people. Like I was just totally in love with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
It's funny because just hearing you describe it, it sounds like something that would be super popular now because it would be such a social game, like kind of like Among Us, like figure it out, like you know,
it's kind of like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that. And that's just one game mode. There was multiple game modes. It was like my favorite personally was Wolfpack, and it's 2 teams of 4 players. One team kills, the other team blends in. But Assassin's Creed multiplayer gave you multiple tools to either disguise yourself. There was one called Morph, so I'd go into a group like this. I press L2 and all the characters in this group would look like me. And then you would also mix another player on your team. So now there's multiple, and then if somebody comes in, I mean, obviously if somebody's walking up to a group, you can tell that's an enemy player.
Yeah.
And defensive players are not vulnerable. You can easily throw down a smoke bomb. If you throw down a smoke bomb, you can punch somebody. Once you punch them, they're down on the ground, you get extra points for the defense team. So it's like, and then you could also chain knockout if you wanted to. It's more risky that way, but you can constantly do it. And it's basically, after probably, 3 minutes, then it'll switch teams, and then the defensive team will be the attackers. And the attackers aren't just going and killing. Like, if you're standing right behind, like I'm standing behind this guy, a meter will go up, and then I get a perfect kill if I killed him, which would give me more points. But now you're risking getting knocked out because you're literally standing right next to an enemy player. You're risking getting smoke bombed or stunned with a firecracker. And there's poison too, so you can just walk up, poison somebody, walk away. And then when they die, you get even more points. And what really made me want to get into it is a copy of Game Informer came in the mail, and they showed like a leaderboard of who was the top Assassin's Creed Brotherhood player. And I was like, dude, I want that to be me. I want to be the best. I want to be on Game Informer.
Damn.
So it just challenged me to actually become the best. And at one point, I felt like I was the best, but the game was already dying off because Assassin's Creed 3 came out.
Yeah.
And then they also had multiplayer. So
everybody got on that.
Yeah, everybody that wanted to be the best moved on. It's like esports. Sure, you're the best at Modern Warfare 2, but when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, are you still the best?
Yeah, like if you're still playing Modern Warfare 2 and the next one's out, it's like, no. Yeah, you gotta get on the next one. It sounds, I'm telling you, man, it sounds crazy. Like, it actually does sound good. Like, hearing it from the 2022 perspective, I could see it being a hit now.
I think it will. It's just, but they just, too late. I don't think they're ever gonna really come back with multiplayer, unless this Assassin's Creed Infinite has it. But.
I wonder if because I know, for example, in Command & Conquer games, they closed the servers a long time ago, but then fans created their own servers, so you could just keep, like, people who are really super fans of the game kept playing. And then I wonder if Assassin's Creed did something similar, like if super fans created their own servers to keep playing Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
So with that, I think so. I think they still have the service up. Like Ubisoft still has the service up. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Last time I played was still late as well. Like last time I played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was like 5 or 6 years after like the game had already moved on. And I'm trying to kill this fucking. Right? I'm trying to throw this captain into this thing and make him. Okay, now he's on the horse. Alright, there we go. Insta kill. Bam!
Boom!
I'm waiting for Assassin's Creed Infinite. If they announce multiplayer, I'll hop on it.
Just because you kill a few guards,
we'll get some dedicated streams just to multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
What on earth have you been drinking?
The old Ubisoft climbing towers. I think that started with
Assassin's Creed, yeah, it did. And like the whole scan the area thing. Every Ubisoft game after.
Now that I'm seeing it, it's like, damn, they really have just been doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Past 15 years. Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
You seen that video, the Ubisoft formula?
I think
it's like a montage.
Yeah, I think you sent it to me. I think you sent it to me.
You're thinking about the one with the Rainbow Six one, right? I sent you that one. I don't know if I sent you the Ubisoft formula video. It was made by a different.
Okay. And it just what? It just shows like back to back of the same shit on different games.
Yeah, and mixed with them talking, like, oh, this time it's gonna be like better and bigger and all this.
Same shit.
Yeah, it's just montage of the same thing over and over and over. I was like, damn, this shit don't get old.
Obviously not. People still buy it. Yeah. Yarcel Psycho says, just give me a gun and let's kill some people. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it does sound complex, but I mean, a lot of people like that. But it's only complex. It's only complex at first. Once you get used to it, I'm sure it becomes easy.
Well, it's like it punishes you if you do want to just run in. Like if you're playing against rookie players, you could probably get away with running in and killing and running away and stuff like that. But for more in-depth players that actually know what they're doing, how to use their equipment, then it's totally different.
Yeah.
But you could actually get a gun. I remember several times I'd equip it, and like, because if somebody's running away and they're actually like escaping, as soon as you go to the rooftop and they're on the roof as well, you just aim it. Bam. Easy kill.
I intend to heal the sickness.
One shot kill?
Like yeah, but the gun is like on a 60-second cooldown.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Mervo says, is PlayStation thinking of doing the same thing as Ubisoft? I don't know what you mean by that.
We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Yeah, I don't know what he's referring to.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
Mimi in the game says, Yarcel Cycles is why Fortnite exists. Because he's talking shit about just wanting to shoot people. As long as I don't have to build, I'm good, he says. That's right.
You must be from your inner circle. Go. Get back what you have stolen. I will wait at the Campidoglio. I am meeting a contact there.
Give me back my money!
Good thing you got stuck on geometry.
Come back here! What the hell's name is going on?
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
Did you ever kill the thieves whenever they stole your money when you caught them?
I don't think I ever cared.
Oh, you just let them take your money and just get away? It's like, man, I don't need these 100 florences.
Whatever. Whatever.
I can't. Jeez, man. I hated that shit. You can't unlock anything until you take out those tokens.
Daniel J. Anthony says, I always kill the thief after I get the money back.
I'm right. Fuck a warning. You ain't gonna do it again if you're dead. You know, I never understood why they give me, like, if you kill the thief, you get bad notoriety. I think it's after you, like, get the money and then kill him, you get super, like, the bar would go pretty much like damn near halfway, but I would always just kill them outright and then steal the money. I don't think it had that bad of an effect.
I guess that makes sense in terms of morality. Like, if you got the money back, why, you know?
Why kill him?
Why kill him?
So he doesn't do it again. Shit.
Cut his hand off, you know, then do it the old way.
I wonder if it's the whole thing where, like, you know, I mean, yeah, he's a thief and he's stealing, but like what other choice does he have, kind of thing is what they're going for.
Yeah.
I understand. But, I mean, shit, you can earn it.
Yeah, it's my money, man.
Imagine somebody working hard for something and somebody just no, man. If you steal from another thief, okay.
Mervo says removing games that are old. Oh.
Yes.
They have done that. Didn't they do that with like The Last of Us and Uncharted multiplayer at one point? And just in general, I don't know. They always do shady stuff.
I thought you meant like discontinuing the game, not the multiplayer feature.
Oh.
Uncharted
wouldn't taking a game away or like discontinuing a game, wouldn't that come down to the publisher or something?
That's true too. Well, Sony are publishers.
That is true. That is true.
They're big publishers.
Yeah. Because like I one of the games that I'm like I remember I think Marvel's Capcom like in general I think aren't in the stores anymore.
Yeah, those got discontinued.
But that, you know, yeah, that's different. That's the licensing from Marvel. So that's, you know.
Yeah, but it's all up to like stuff like that. I don't know how much I don't know if I mean I guess unless Sony's taking out games from their own things.
Their own catalog? Well, I mean, the only game I know for a fact shouldn't really be discontinued was Assassin's Creed Syndicate. If you look in the PlayStation Store right now,
it's
you
gone.
can look up the game, but you can't purchase it. You can just look up details, but you can still purchase the DLC.
That's weird.
So
I wonder
that's
why.
I think it's on Sony's end because I mean.
No, because I think there's a whole thing going on with Ubisoft right now that they're taking old Assassin's Creeds down.
But it's been gone. Like, well, it's been like that since like last year. I looked it up because I was like, I want to play Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I thought I had it downloaded, and I didn't. I was like, okay, I'll just buy it, and then you can purchase it. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked on YouTube, and nobody's brought it up. Nobody's talked about it. And I looked online, nobody's talked about it on Reddit or anything. Like, nobody even knows it. I'm the only person that realizes you can't play it. You can't buy Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
And that's probably why they took it off the store, because 0 people bought it, and then like it was just wasting server space. So then that's why nobody's talking about it online.
But it's strange because like for the longest you could still download the Blacklight 1 game. You could buy it. Like it wasn't free, you had to buy it, and then I bought it. But then like I couldn't connect to anything, and then I look online, it's like server's been discontinued for 2 years before I bought it. So why the fuck is it on the PlayStation?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember you told me that. You were mad as hell. What the hell is this, man?
No refund policy or anything.
Okay, let me see. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I guess Ubisoft has issued a statement throwing the details below report question blah 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 blah. We have pulled the Ubisoft Connect. What the fuck? Come on, give me the actual article.
Exactly, it doesn't have shit. I didn't do a deep dive, but I was like looking online. Nobody had anything to say.
Alright, in case you missed it, Ubisoft recently published a list of PS4 games that won't be compatible on the PS5. And it included a bunch of Assassin's Creed games, including Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and also Star Trek, blah 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 blah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Sounds like bullshit.
Yeah. This is a terrible article.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's on Games Radar too. Come on now. Come on.
Man, that sounds like bullshit.
Daniel J. Anthony has said most thieves in the game are Borgia messengers, so I guess it makes sense historical context-wise since the Borgia were in charge.
Of everything.
Borgia.
Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have.
Yeah, I actually looked up this
Follow me.
whole time period. I was like, how accurate is this? It's kind of accurate. Kind of.
Like, you know,
like the guy kissing and fucking his sister. Pretty accurate.
You know, all the main characters are real. Machiavelli, Da Vinci. Yo, what's up, Spyros, Momios? Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, Mervo. I mean, yeah, I would be pissed too. Mystery was pissed with no refund.
And that was back when I was like broke as shit. Back when I had to buy PSN cards because I was too young to have a debit card. But I earned my money. I used to sell. I don't even know if Mike knows this. I used to sell Pop-Tarts and chips and sodas at school.
See, this is exactly why we've always gotten along, because we're just built the same way in that way. Because that's exactly what the fuck I would do in high school. I would sell lollipops. I used to burn CDs for people and sell those for $5 a pop. I did it all, man. It's just, you gotta hustle.
Good news is that we have allies in the city. How
I
much
fucking
longer
hated
this will
that
last?
shit. I love the money,
I cannot say.
but it's like getting the supplies, and I would sell out every day. Like I'd have this whole gym bag full of Pop-Tarts, sodas, chips, and every day I'd skateboard to the Walgreens, buy it for cheap, take it home, and I lived uphill, so I'd skate uphill.
He was attempting to steal
with a bag.
Vatican mayor.
Bro, I agree with you, and customers would get annoyed. You know, they're trying to negotiate. They were trying to negotiate with you. Oh, you don't have this, man. You know, and then the worst.
Or you'd be like, oh, I told you, man, can you hold the chip? Like, no, man, if somebody comes and they want the chip, they're gonna get it. They have the money, you don't. Like, come on now. And they're like, that's not good customer service. Like, man, fuck you. I see you every day at math. Like, what the fuck?
So terrible.
In middle school for a while, because I was still in public middle school, but in middle school I found this place that sold lasers, like laser pointers, for like 69 cents. And the same laser pointers you can find like for like $3.
What the fuck?
yeah. So I would buy them out and sell them at my middle school, because I lived really far from my middle school, so there wasn't any chance of anyone seeing the same deal.
Yeah. Yo, hold on. Emulators and gameplay. Thank you for the $5 donation, baby. Shout out. Appreciate that. He said really love this AC game. Likewise.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Fuck, goddamn horse. This isn't my horse.
Mike, you have to move the controller.
Die.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna call out I just saw the super chat. I was gonna say that, and that you need to move the controller.
But every time he has to move the controller, we gotta restart the share play.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? Just because I left it idle? Yeah, I left it idle for.
I don't know what game is it where you have to keep clicking the button to make the horse gallop? I keep doing that. I keep jumping off.
Red Dead?
Yes.
Red Dead.
I keep trying to gallop and run.
Go faster, yeah.
Yeah, I keep jumping off the damn horse.
Is it not the same thing in Valhalla?
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to remember. Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of Ghost. I don't know. No, I think Ghost is regular, like.
Just hold it.
Run. Yeah, like regular, like.
The R2 or something.
Sprint. No. I think it's left stick in. I could be wrong.
I don't know. So many game controls, man.
Dude.
Where's Merciful?
I used to play with one of my friends. I would play. Sometimes I would play like Fallout 76, Red Dead, Overwatch, and then Destiny. And then jumping between those games was so annoying because of the controls. And then from like Overwatch to Destiny 2, it was or I think it was Destiny 1. From Overwatch to Destiny 1, it was annoying because Destiny was 30 frames per second and Overwatch was 60. So it was such a trip, like jumping between them.
Is frame rate a big deal for you?
No, but when I'm playing at 60, I can tell the difference that I'm playing at 30 for a little bit until my eyes adjust.
Hey, y'all want to see some cool shit? I remember I found this out and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Bruh. That's the like most badass shit I've ever seen.
Oh wait, dude, we do it again.
And I've seen you do a lot of badass shit.
Let me see it.
Do it again, I missed it.
Yeah, I missed it. Hold on. I was grabbing something. Let me see.
Do it again, I missed it.
Let's go, baby.
Bro, when I did that shit for the first time, like young me was like, yo, what? This.
Oh shit. That's some.
And then just.
Damn. That's some Maximus Decimus Meridius shit right there. Okay. Oh wait. I was saying about the customers, bro. I cannot stand this customer. I don't know if you guys ever got this customer. The dude who tries to tell you how to run your business. Like, bro, like, oh, you should sell Capri Suns. Everybody would buy Capri Suns if you brought them. I'd buy like.
Yeah, Now I'm stuck here holding the fucking bag, and there's only one Capri Sun that's been bought.
Yeah, come on, man. It's just like, but there's always some dude who like. Well, he knows all the answers. He's gonna do it better than you. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah. I used to hear that a lot. Like, oh well, I'm gonna sell my own stuff. And I'm like, okay. I mean, a little bit of me was like, muscling on my territory. I'm a fucking serious shit. Like I kind of get where the mafia comes from. Like, you're gonna come in on turf. I'm gonna have to fuck you up. But like, I actually did that because they were selling like candies and shit like for the school. So I'd come in on their territory, but I wasn't selling candy, so that was my reasoning to not get in trouble. Because they'd be like, oh, you know, you're taking money from the school. It's like, well, no, you're selling chocolate. I'm selling chips. Like,
it's different.
It's not like, the same. If they want candy, they're going to you, like, point blank. And I've never gotten in trouble for it. I've gotten in, like, little altercations. Like, the teacher would be like, okay, don't sell during class. And, like, during class, they still, like, hey, and like literally students will pass the dollar, but like, bro, I'm like, okay, if I pass you a bag of chips, obviously the teacher's gonna hear that shit.
Yeah. Eating it all loud too, motherfucker.
Like, I'll sell it to you, but just like don't eat it during class, and then like it's all quiet. Out of nowhere, you just hear the bag of chips opening up. And it's like, come on, man.
Did you guys? So this is kind of related to the whole people telling you like, oh, what to sell. Because obviously, when I'm selling lace, someone's like, oh, you should sell, whatever. It's different when you're selling like snacks and stuff. But did you ever get like people that were like trying to like get custom orders for the next day or some shit?
Like how?
I've only had people try and reserve a spot, but not a custom.
Oh, okay. Order. Like, hey, you wanna bring me some of those, whatever tips that no one buys? And like that's not part of my inventory, bro.
Yeah. What the hell? And they won't buy it the next day. That's the worst part.
I think I've had someone like mention it, like, oh, can you bring this and this? But there's no one like, okay, can you bring this tomorrow and then I'll pay for it. I've never had that.
Yeah.
I've had people mention it, but like, I wouldn't do it. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't imagine you would. What the hell? But
I was making too much money just because, like, the variety pack.
Yeah.
It was like $2. I sell every chip for $1. Every 99-cent bag for $1. So I'm making hella profit. And then the soda was like the 12 pack, and I'd buy that for like $4?
Yeah.
So I was making hella profit. Like, I have so many ones. Every time I go to the GameStop, I'm just cashing out with ones.
Man, oh, what a life! And there's no better time in your life to have money, and you just feel so rich. Like in high school, if you have like $50, you're like, yeah, I'm balling. You want to sell that? What do you want?
I was missing out because like a lot of the kids had debit cards and shit. You know, I'm broke as hell. I don't have a debit card.
The hell?
And they're like, yes, yeah. They're like, hey, you should have like the debit card scanner. I'm like,
what kind of 2010 shit are you talking about? Javi just had a stroke listening to that shit. What the fuck?
Several of these kids had debit card, and this is like a majority Hispanic school. So I don't know where the fuck they're getting the money for these debit cards or whatever. But
no, man, that's crazy.
They're like, yeah, you should bring the debit card scanner because I don't have any cash. And I'm like, well, cash, I don't have.
Enrique said all them ones you had looking like a low class stripper showing up to GameStop.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, man. They're like, how the hell he's getting all these ones, man? That stripper money.
Mervo says GameStop employees seeing all the ones, and then he's man, is this guy a drug dealer?
Someone, what armor do you have on right now, Mr.?
Draken armor. It's just a costume. It doesn't give any. It looks bad up.
Oh, it's like a it's a what is the word? Cosmetic.
Yeah.
And then Superverse 666. Ooh, scary. Are you guys Star Wars fans?
Oh yeah, I am wearing the I'm wearing the Baby Yoda shirt. Yeah, I'm a old like I love Star Wars, but I'm also like a hater of the newer Star Wars stuff. So it's hard to say.
Like the newer stuff, you mean like shows and stuff.
Yeah, I think the prequel trilogy I didn't like, but I've learned to like it more as I get older. I kind of like let it go. I liked the Phantom Menace when it came out. I thought Clone Wars was terrible. I thought Revenge of the Sith was terrible. Everybody loved Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, I think The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker are horrendous. Like, just don't get me started, bro. Like, just no. Like,
okay, are we gonna agree that Rogue One is one of the greatest movies?
I do. You know, I love Rogue One. I loved Rogue One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the one with Han Solo?
No, that one's called just Solo.
No, Rogue One is where they get the plans for the Death Star.
Yeah.
Like it's in between. It's in between the two first Star Wars, right? The original trilogy.
Yeah. It's before the first one. It's before A New Hope.
Before, that's right.
It's before A New Hope. I loved Mandalorian. I didn't like the Boba Fett show, and even the Mandalorian sections of the Boba Fett show, or like whatever. To say Obi-Wan was one of the biggest disappointments is an understatement. Like I did not like the Obi-Wan show at all. Like the first two episodes, I was kind of like, okay, I can see where this is going. I like what's happening, and then after that, it's just cliff. I haven't even finished it. I didn't finish the last episode because I couldn't keep watching.
Oh, what'd you stop like at 3?
4 so I think 5 and I didn't watch 5 and 6.
Okay, I like Kenobi. I did enjoy Kenobi. Mandalorian, I loved. I was okay. I was whatever about the Book of Boba.
Yeah.
And then obviously Rogue One, I absolutely.
So good, man.
I don't watch any of the new shit. If it's not Clone Wars, I don't like it.
Clone Wars is fucking raw, bro. It's so good.
So my actual introduction to Star Wars was the prequels. So of course I'm more into the prequels. Even though I don't really like Hayden Christensen's voice or his acting of Anakin compared to like the Clone Wars Anakin.
Yeah.
But I saw the prequels and I was like, man, this is amazing. And it was more for the choreography because I was too young to really understand the political aspect. But I was like, man, I'm in love with this choreography. Like Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon is like so fucking raw. I love this shit. And then it was like, it's like episode 1, 2, 3. And I was on that one channel where it just shows a whole bunch of movies back to back. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see episode 4. And then episode 4, it looks like this old ass movie. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was like, this is ass. This is not the same Star Wars I just saw. And like Luke turns on the lightsaber. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What is this glow stick that they're fucking using, man? What the hell?
Literally was like, man, this shit ass. I stopped watching. So for the longest, I was like, prequels is way better. But then, of course, like the older you get, the more you realize. And
yeah, I think
the original, but I never seen the original without like the CGI and all that. I enjoy the CGI, but a lot of people are like, oh, CGI is ass, and the puppets are way better. So
yeah, it's kind of interesting. We have like 3 different like places in time kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, because like I also was a huge fan of the original the prequel trilogy, huge.
Mm.
And then, but I think it's just cool to see like how the movies were made for like different generations almost.
Yeah. I mean, I even me though, I'll admit like episode 4 is incredible for what it was, but even now it just doesn't hold up. It's slow. It's really slow, you know? But I think Empire is fucking like, I don't care like what generation you watch it in. Like I think that one holds up. I think Empire holds up. I think episode 4 is, it doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up like to new technology or anything like that.
Did you see after Clone Wars, what was it called? What was it called? Hobby, I know you know. After
Clone Wars?
Rebels?
Rebels? Yeah. I saw some of it. I actually never got to finish Clone Wars either because I didn't have the channel that it was on.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have cable, so I didn't watch it. I started watching like after, and I liked it. It's just I never got a chance to like finish it.
I heard the new Clone Wars season is raw, like the one that came out recently.
Oh really?
It's such a good ending, and it's so sad, and it's just so good. The fucking music, like, oh my god. Like,
yeah.
I saw a whole video. Well, I'm gonna say real quick, like Rebels is fucking amazing. Like, I hated it at first. I didn't like the lightsabers or anything, and then I actually sat and I watched it. And I was like, damn, it's a good ass show. Like really up there with Clone Wars. Like it's really that good. And for a second, I actually enjoyed Rebels more than Clone Wars. But maybe it's because I've just seen Clone Wars so many times. It's like, you know, the surprises aren't surprising because I see it coming.
Yeah.
But the ending to Clone Wars, like, I saw a video and it was like, of course, you know, Order 66 is tragic, and you see it in the prequels. Like, yeah, it's sad, it's tragic. But back then, we didn't know who the fuck Plo Koon was. So you just see him get shot down. You're like, okay, damn, the Jedis are getting fucked up.
Too bad for them.
Yeah, you're like, who the fuck are these people? But then you meet Plo Koon, you meet Ayla Secura, you meet all these other Jedi. So when you see them die, and then like we relive it through, what was that Star Wars that just came out? The Star Wars game with the lightsaber. It's kind of like Souls-like.
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order.
Fallen Order.
Yeah. We see it again through Fallen Order. We see it from a youngling's perspective. In Clone Wars, we see it from the clone's perspective that didn't get turned. Like, you see it, and it's way more impactful.
Yeah.
So not only do we see Captain Rex struggle with the chip, fighting his own brothers, literally putting his blaster on stun mode because he doesn't want to kill his brothers, and them saying, "Oh, you're a traitor. You know, good soldiers follow orders." Like the indoctrination, and then you also remember, fuck, Plo Koon is dying right now. Ayla Secura is getting killed by her own men. Like, it's just like so more like raw. Like even right now, I'm like, fuck, man, I fucking love. I just fell. I fucking love Star Wars, Clone Wars season 4. Like,
yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I saw clips. Like I saw like what you're talking about with Rex, and I also saw when it was the same. It was the Order 66 scene. That whole like where she feels it with so like she feels what's going on with Anakin, and that shit was emotional. Like it was so well done. I need to watch it, man. I need to make some time to watch it.
It's wild because Ahsoka is like, she was like the last light for Anakin, but of course like we don't see her in the original, so of course she can't be on him with his like final adventure before he turns.
Yeah. And
it's like before they even left, because Ahsoka eventually leaves the Order because some bullshit, I'm not gonna spoil it, but some bullshit happens and she's like, I can't be here anymore. And Anakin's like Anakin's whole arc is keeping the people that he loves. So seeing someone just walk out of his life that he cherishes like a little sister, it hurts. But then when she comes back, he's like, oh my God, Ahsoka, I haven't seen you in so long. We got to catch up. And Ahsoka's like, no, I'm here for business. You know, me and you can talk later, but right now I'm here for business. And Anakin obviously is like, damn, like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But, like, damn. And like, he even gives her like a going away present. He makes everybody and all the clones in the platoon paint their helmet to look like Ahsoka. So he makes them all paint it orange. So it's like, damn, like my farewell, like, you know, here, you know, everybody missed you, so we're all gonna look like you for this battle.
Yeah.
And then it's like crazy because during that battle, you know, Order 66 happened. So now you got the clones that all painted their helmet to look like her, turning against her, and it's just like,
you're getting emotional right now.
yeah, bro.
Excuse me, guys. I gotta turn off the mic for a little bit.
Superverse asked if we heard about the new movie coming out. I heard, but I haven't heard any details.
Likewise, I also heard. Yeah, I heard it too. Cause they had the Star Wars event where they dropped all the info. There was a big info dump a couple months ago. I heard about it too.
Yeah.
Let me know when you hear if it's gonna be good or not.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch it.
Merville said Rogue One is one of the better new Disney Star Wars content. Yes, we all agree with that. We know that. Whoopi.
Oh, wait, Rogue One, the one with like the blind guy with the stick.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I am one with the Force. The Force is one with me.
I gotta see it. I like the only thing that really made me want to see it was the beach scene. I thought the stormtrooper armor looked badass, and then the second was you actually see some of the rebels from Star Wars Rebels.
So you haven't seen it, right? You said.
Yeah,
I haven't.
I highly suggest.
Yeah, the thing that I love about it is that it's really gritty, like because they, you know, and almost everything Star Wars, everything's so black and white. Like everything's like this is the good people and this is the bad people and that's it. And Rogue One, you see the rebels and you see them get their hands in the mud. Like they're not like nice people all the time. Like they gotta do what they gotta fucking do and that's it, you know, because they need to accomplish their fucking mission. So
Diego Luna really does a really good job.
Yeah, so that's one thing. And then dude, it has the greatest Darth Vader scene ever, period. Like it's just not even unless Kenobi had something better in the end. I don't know, but like
I think it had some good Darth Vader stuff, but no, I think Rogue One still takes it, right? At least right now, unless they end up doing something else.
Yeah.
Even compared to the Vader scene in the Star Wars game, the new one that we were just talking about.
It's better. It's better in Rogue One, but the Jedi Fallen Order scene when he comes out is
I hope you can break
it's so cool. It's so well done. It's just so well done.
Another encryption.
Like the music on there when it soars when he comes in. Oh, it's so good. What's up, Faded King Lion?
Thank you, Whoopee Cushion. Have a good day.
It's not the only way to win a war.
Yo, Whoopee Cushion, once again, bro, thank you for that donation, that massive donation. We really appreciate you. We are live streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so we'll be live again on Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. But we really, really appreciate you being on the stream, and especially for the donation. That was crazy. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And then Superverse asked us if we like Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogy. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Hobbit trilogy, but I did enjoy it because me and my friend went to watch them all. But the Lord of the Rings, I love it. Who doesn't? Like.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen them. Like I played the games and I loved the Two Tower game.
And the Return of the King, those are fun. Those two.
I never played the Return of the King, but I hear that's better. So I don't know.
I think
I was like, damn, fucking Lord of the Rings is beast. And then like they show movie clips in the game.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I really gotta see this, but you know I'm young, I'm broke as fuck. I can't just go watch it.
Yeah. Dude, the Return of the King has co-op too. I don't think Two Towers has co-op.
No, Two Towers didn't have.
Yeah, Return of the King was actually me and you, Javi. We played it, didn't we? We tried playing it like on stream once.
I was thinking, I was like, damn, I should do a game movie with two Towers, and I was like, oh, there's movie clips in this. Never mind.
Yeah, I love Lord of the Rings, bro.
A pleasure. Fabio or
I don't know if you would like it, Mystery. It's a little slow, so I know you can get into it, but you definitely gotta give it some time. Like you can't just jump into it. Like
would you be able to?
I hear the Hobbit's kind of slow. Like they're usually sneaking around.
It is perfect.
Yeah.
I think the Hobbit, the movie at least, the trilogy movie, I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I believe I saw the trailer for the movie for the first time like in '99. And as soon as I saw the trailer, like I was so like, oh my god, this shit looks so amazing. I immediately went to Barnes and Nobles and I bought the books to read the books, and I read all the books before the movie came out. And it was just, I mean, you know, back in the day before we had like major internet, we actually read books. Like,
what the fuck is a book?
Oh man. So yeah, dude, Lord of the Rings is incredible. I didn't like the Hobbit movies either, at all. But the Hobbit book is really good.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
They refuse to talk.
Would you be able to like?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll watch whichever one has Aragon in it.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're watching.
Aragon's a fucking beast.
What we need to do then is the three of us need to like get on a Discord call and watch the entire trilogy of the Lord of the Rings.
12
as long as
hours.
Aragon's in it, I'm down.
Reactions stream. Oh man.
I'll put it on my personal channel.
Shoot, probably get a copyright strike.
Not for reactions. YouTube takes good care of reactions. It just you have to wait.
Yeah. Or you have to do it really well, the way you place like the camera on the screen or where you cut, like all that type of stuff.
Yeah, because it's crazy because my music reactions are fine. They're all green.
What do you do reactions to?
Just whatever. Sometimes it's like some old stuff that I haven't heard before. And sometimes like something new comes out, I'll try it out. But usually I like listening to like the older stuff more. I don't know why. But it's kind of hard because like when you listen to so much music, it's like how can I put this? Like I've listened to so many songs on accident. Like whenever you're just around somewhere and you listen to a song, you're like, damn, this is a good ass song, and then you find out this is the song that everybody's been talking about. It's like, well, fuck, I can't make a reaction to it because I've already heard the shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fake react to it, so it's like, well, so it's kind of hard. I have to get something like recommended to me, which is what I used to go to my cousin, like, oh, what should I listen to? But he listens to more like not mainstream music, so which has also done pretty good for my channel. Like NF, I don't know if you've heard NF before. He's so fucking cold when he raps. It's like ridiculous.
NF or MF?
NF.
Nah.
NF. Nah. Like, dude, his raps are fucking cold. Like, he's a white rapper.
Oh, he's a freestyler. Is he?
I haven't heard any of his freestyles, but like his songs are just really good. His songs and his music videos are really good because he's independent. At least from what I know, he's independent.
Okay, it's not the guy I'm thinking of.
Artist. He just releases whenever he wants to. I think you're talking about like a Watsky or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's not who I'm thinking about. No, I haven't heard NF actually.
Bro, his shit was so cold. Like I actually became a fan. Like after I heard like literally 3 songs, I was like, yo, this motherfucker's legit. Like. And then, like, he's the type of person like Kendrick Lamar to like wait a long ass time before he drops something. Like,
yeah.
He drops when he wants to drop, so it's like kind of hard to be a fan of somebody that rarely shows up. And he doesn't even do feature. Like at least Kendrick will do a feature here and there.
He's a true artist, man. They're not gonna be rushed.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd agree.
The thing about
his song was playing during one of not E3 but like one of those events, and like one of his songs came out. I was like, yo, this is like the perfect fucking song for this game.
Dude, the thing about the reactions too is that a lot of times like a certain song becomes popular for people to react to, or certain movies and stuff. Like I remember, because I like reactions, so then I remember like all of a sudden everybody was reacting to like first time seeing Saving Private Ryan. But like everybody posted it within like a week, like of each other. It's like everybody's like, what the? Just all of a sudden nobody's seen Saving Private Ryan. You know damn well they seen it already. So they be faking it for the views.
Yeah. I will get her back.
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, fuck it. It's just not me. It's just not me to fake a reaction. Like it has to be like genuine.
I know. I mean, it's better that you do it legit.
Or I'll listen to something that I haven't heard in a long time. Like you remember when Eminem and MGK were going at each other?
Yeah, that was like last year.
No, it wasn't, bro. That was like fucking 5 years ago.
Really? No.
Yes, man. It's been 5 years. Cause I was still in the army when Rap Devil came out, and when Killshot came out, I was still in the army. I haven't been in the army in like 4 years.
Dude, no way.
Yes, it's been that long. Like,
okay,
I listened.
Yeah.
I listened to Rap Devil. Well, the music video said like 5 years or some shit.
I just looked it up.
Well, okay, I'm tripping. 3 years, 5 years.
No, it's 4. It's 4 because it was September 3rd, 2018. So it's about to be 4. It's 3 and 3/4 right now. Let's say.
Long ass time, basically.
Yeah.
So like I heard it again, and like I remember some of the lyrics. I just remember the song being like very like, goddamn, Eminem has to respond.
Yeah.
But then I go back and I listen. I'm like, damn, he really said all this shit. And of course at the end, the Kim verse or the Kim lines. I'm sure you heard that part.
Yeah.
Probably don't remember, but I was like, bro, this shit is still raw. Like I recorded the reaction. It was like it looked like it was all good to go, but then every time I try and put it in Vegas, it won't go into Vegas. So I'm like, well, fuck. Now I'm sitting on 3 videos I can't even edit.
Vegas letting us down like always.
I don't know what it is. I tried changing my settings and everything, and it just won't load into Vegas.
Man.
Like, I was thinking just upload it to a burner and then download it and then put it in, but the quality's going to be worse.
It wouldn't have been that bad. Like it would have been worth doing that.
I mean, I can still do it. I mean, that's the value of old songs. Like they're old, so it's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't listening to nothing that came out fucking yesterday.
Merville, 12 hours straight, I would be exhausted. Yeah, I mean, you can't watch 12 hours straight of Lord of the Rings. So you would fall asleep. I think even any people who love it fall asleep watching it. Like honestly. It's part of the charm. Faded King Lion says Mystery reacts to these nuts.
I'll do it. Is this still funny? Does it still hold up?
It's forever, man. That's evergreen. Please do another one for Revelations too. I don't think Mystery is too big of a fan of Revelations. At least not as much as Brotherhood.
Beginning, no, it's like so slow and
yeah.
I'd have to like continue off a save slot from 2016.
Yeah, that's
so Revelations,
I don't know.
Unless Mike wants to play it.
No, I'd rather do Assassin's Creed 4. I mean that shit. I love Assassin's Creed 4.
I could do Black Flag's beginning. Black Flag's beginning's not so slow. Revelations is just so fucking slow, man.
I really do think we should do the Elden Ring, honestly. No matter where you are in the game.
Anal Ring? We can do it.
Y'all should do a reaction video to High School DxD. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know, but anything with XD, DX, whatever, I'm not down. Sounds like
it's extremely like, yeah, it's like extremely fan service-y anime.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the anime.
Oh.
I was called titties.
Yeah, it's based around high school.
So it's something that'll get me thrown in jail.
Superverse says, do you hate people who are sexist? Yeah.
Oh no, I love sexism.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to joke around about it. Yeah. I don't want to joke around about that because it's like, yeah, man, of course. Like,
I have your money.
Of course. I know hobby more so than like with a passion.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I forgot they killed this girl.
Damn. This is a bathtub one, right?
No, that's a.
Oh, that's not Katarina. Okay, I was like, what the?
No, I don't think Katarina dies. I think she just leaves Ezio.
Okay, yeah.
If I can remember right, I think she just leaves him.
How about Enrique says, how about a reaction to old 80s songs? See, those do good. You got certain songs that like are popping for some reason, then especially like when like I guess okay, Stranger Things, like that song, the Kate Bush song became really popular. And of course, you know how they title it too. Like they would do like young African American reacts to 80s song, like first time listening, like, you know, that's the title, and then people click on that shit.
Yeah, I see a lot of like, you know, metalhead or gangster rap fans.
Yeah.
Listen to
20-year-old black kid listens to Elvis.
Yeah, some shit like that.
What's the name of that one, man? I see his reactions, but I just see him all over the place. No Life Shack, something Shack.
Oh, Shack. Yeah, No Life Shack.
No Life. Yeah, he's so good. But yeah, he has those type of titles too. I mean, that's the way you gotta do it. That's a YouTube game. Yeah, because you do like exactly what you just said, Javi. Like, metalhead reacts to Tupac for you know, like America's Most Wanted or something like that. You're like, yeah.
I want to see what he has to say about it.
Yeah, it is true. I don't know. It's just something curious about it.
It'll be like I have to get pointed out 80 songs. Some 80 songs are so popular that even I know them. So it's like,
yeah,
it have to be something obscure, I guess. Like I could do the Beatles. Like, I've never listened to the Beatles. Like I probably heard their songs. So like when it plays, I'm like, oh yeah, I know the song. But
dude, you should
name you one Beatles song.
As an experiment, you should do that. I would love to see you do that. So, young African American. Yeah, dude. What the hell? You kidding me?
Well, you are old.
Shut the fuck up, mister. All right, no, I'm a well, but no. Here's the thing, too, though. See, like the Beatles is a bad one because I would have figured that you had heard the Beatles just because of Rock Band. You know, like, because they had their own fucking game, so...
So, like, I would hear it, and it'd be like, oh, yeah, I know this song.
Oh, yeah, I've heard it. Like, all the bangers are on there, so... React to 90s commercials? Bro. Yeah, yes. Those commercials are...
I was like, they'll be... That's crazy.
Like... That's legendary. No, it's because they're legendary cringe. Like they invented cringe. They invented cringe in the 90s with those commercials because they were still trying to do like 80s commercials, but the people in the 90s were like stone cold fuck everything type people, you know. So it was
like overly positive or something.
They're just like, oh hey dad. Dude, you want Folger? You know, like, you know, like yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah, or like they're walking down the street, just like ain't nothing better than Heinz ketchup on your, and then like whatever, like.
You know what commercial I want you guys to react to? It's called Long Man. It's a gum commercial from Japan.
What are you doing in Roma?
Okay.
But it's like it's not as wild. It's not like super wild, but it's like it's almost like a soap opera. Like the way, like for gum, like obviously it's not long. It's like, you know, like a regular commercial length.
Yeah.
But like it has like a, you know, a beginning, middle, and end kind of to the story.
Yeah.
I need your help.
Okay.
In 30 seconds.
We're finished.
Seconds for each commercial. Yeah.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business.
Those shits are funny.
What's
the best Assassin's Creed in your opinion? I think we mentioned that earlier, but this one's probably up there for most of us.
You do this, Claudia.
Yeah. You are on your own. I still say 2 is the best, the greatest, and
4 is the most fun for me.
Yeah, 4 would be the most fun. Brotherhood probably like the best as far as like how much fun it is. But personally, like I wouldn't say this is the best because it's not Assassin's Creed, but I honestly love Valhalla. I don't give a fuck. Like, I love Valhalla. I think it's really good. It was fun as hell.
Me in it, like.
Yeah. This shit. That's right. You are. You're
I'm Odin.
Odin. Yeah, you're Odin. That's right. Because his name is Javi.
I'm actually. It's sick that his name is actually pronounced how mine is.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Green Eggplant says playing Rogue right now. A lot of more glitches and bugs than previous games. Yeah. You know what? But dude, Rogue is
Rogue's the shit.
Yeah, I think I was about to say Rogue is underrated, bro. Like Rogue is because
storytelling.
Because when it came out, it was Unity was the next gen, and then Rogue was only for previous gen. So it only came out on Xbox 360 and PS3, and then later they did like remaster or whatever. But a lot of people didn't even play it because it was like everybody was on the next shit already.
You're not teaching them much.
You could do better?
Mervo says some Elvis song slaps. Oh yeah. That's one of the things that I don't know if you guys saw the Elvis movie, but like I'm a fan of Elvis. Like he had always had great music to me, regardless. But I think even for younger fans, when you see it in a movie, like you like those songs, just the way they're presented. Even if you'd have just heard them like on YouTube, you might have not liked them. But when you see it in the movie, oh man, it really hits different.
Some lady that was like some super big fan of Elvis said she didn't enjoy the movie.
What? Oh man.
Well, like she was like, oh, the way they portrayed him was different and this and that. I don't know shit about Elvis, but she was talking like she was his #1 motherfucking fan. Like she knew the name of his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, like this and that. I'm like, okay, well, if you said it's bad, I guess it's bad.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't say I wasn't like an Elvis super fan or anything, but I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. That was really well done.
Maybe that's why she didn't like it, because she knows so much about him in the history, so any minute wrong detail will set her off.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's the same reason I didn't love the Uncharted movie, even though a lot of people liked it, you know.
But we know what Uncharted is, you know.
Exactly.
Like, oh yeah, Tom Holland movie, let's go see it.
Exactly. I was bothered by all the like, man, come on. Like, he wouldn't have done that, or that's not Nathan Drake. Like, come on.
If they misspelled his name. That's Sully.
And man, oh my god, I would have walked out the movie theater. Cool Code says, how did you gain following fans over time just posting campaigns about commentary? How did you network? Oh bro. This is my question. The funny part is like people are gonna ask us this over the months. You're gonna get so tired of me. Yeah, like, but you're gonna get so tired of me answering this fucking question.
It's just with timing, because it was so early. Like the best way to describe it is timing, because it's so early. We're the first ones to do it, and it's like it just grew a following just because just. You don't think so? You don't think because
that's part of it? I think that's definitely part of it. I always tell, like, I think I always tell Mike, it's like there's like a lottery to it almost, but the lottery isn't there all the time. The reason we got big and the reason we got the following was Mike's hustle. He kind of dropped his life to do this, and we were consistently doing it. You know, if we wouldn't have been consistently doing it, we wouldn't have gotten to where we are.
Hobby, yeah, I'm trying to have a short answer for it, because I really don't want to dive into how much the hustle, because we're gonna get this question a lot, so that's why I'm trying to make an easy, like, quick answer. Like, it was the timing and the dedication.
The consistency, yeah, that would be
timing, dedication, and consistency.
Oh no, motherfucker! You're gonna hear me answer this multiple times. You can hit mute if all you want. You're gonna hear me do the long answer to this. Many times you're gonna hear this story.
Okay, if you want to do the long answer, that's fine. Like, I thought you were saying, oh, we're gonna hear it a lot, so I want to come up with a short
bro.
I personally don't care. You can suck yourself off all you want.
Oh, bro. You know I like talking. God damn it. That's what. No, okay. Like,
like if you're fine with it, I mean, that's fine.
No. So I agree with Mr. just said. it is timing. It was a specific time for us in particular. But the other half of it, which is the reason it's not only timing, is that no commentary channels still take off now. The thing is, you always got to come up with some different niche that makes you stick out. If you want to do a game movie channel now, you won't succeed unless you did like the most amazing game movies ever, like consistently, and you're not gonna be able to do that unless you have a huge team. So yeah, it's like you just can't compete with us now in terms of this medium, just game movies, just because we own that phrase. Like, we own it. Like, you know, there's other people who do it too, and they get hitters too, but they've also been doing it for a long time. So yeah, it's timing, hustle, and consistency. Those three things matter. For us in particular, what we do at the time when I started, there was no such thing really as a game movie channel. People just did it for particular games, but they didn't do it for every game. And then the other thing about it too was that back then, the thing that we figured out was the technology behind it, like how to render faster, how to upload the fastest, how to have the proper title structure, which everybody's copied since then. And it's just, those are the things that we innovated personally. But there's plenty of other channels who do no commentary who innovated their own thing. Because then, like, people started doing compilations, like all boss battles, all blah blah blah. Like, people didn't do that back then. But then they started to, and then everybody copied them. We copied them too, shit. Like, because this is a smart thing to do. And
it's like homeostasis.
Yeah, and every couple of years, another new person who does no commentary, no personality on the channel, but they bring in something new, some new twist on how to present this stuff, and they take off just through their hustle, timing, dedication, and also the last most important thing is innovation. You got to innovate one way or another. You got to innovate some way that's something that nobody else is doing, and that's what everybody else has done who does no commentary stuff. That's what they did to take off.
I had a question for you, Mike. Do you think, like, I guess the next, like, innovation, I guess, for something to take off in this, for this, would be similar to what you try to do with, like, GTA and your director's cuts, which take so much time that they're, I mean, for us, they're just not viable, you know what I mean? But you think if someone could figure out some way to do that, that would be the next innovation?
No, I think that, I think it's just, it will never be viable for a channel. It just takes too much time. Too much time.
Too big of a team. Like,
yeah, yeah. Like, it would be too much of a team. The only way that would work is if somebody came in with like a multi-million-dollar investment and said like, yeah, and they said like, look, we want to make like these sick-ass game movies that are all director's cuts that have all these cool camera angles, and we'll pay up front for it. And that's the only way it would happen. You know,
and I don't see a corporation investing all that.
Yeah, like for yeah.
No. And I'm asking because, like, I was just trying to think, like, you know, what's the next logical?
What's the next big thing?
Yeah, and like, obviously, there's a lot of things we can do, like improving quality and stuff. But like, as for game movies, it's like, you know, I think we have some ideas of what we can do, but I feel like that's like the biggest one that if it was figured out some way. But like you said, it's just not viable, and I don't think it's viable either.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. I mean, because you tried it. It took you how long to like get everything you wanted for. And granted, you were working on it by yourself.
Yeah.
But it took you so long just to try to like get everything you needed. So.
Yeah.
Like I do think like you're right. Like you.
Volpe, my son Claudio
our channel
has been injured.
They are going to shoot him.
Right.
Yeah. As far as game movies go, like.
Yeah.
Because we've definitely fallen behind in other respects, and I mean, I don't hide from that. That's just the truth. The other people have done so many good things. I respect the shit out of so many other people who have done it. And we were talking about like Mello the other day. Like, I remember Mello. And this guy, like, he started doing this thing that everybody copied after, where like he would do the whole okay, like MKX. Everybody would do the intros. Like we're one of the first people who started doing those, right? The intros. Remember, Javi, you remember because you were one of. We remember when we came up with the idea to do this, and then.
I mean, it was great, but thanks.
Yeah, it was really tedious. Like, okay, Scorpion, and then you would just keep restarting the game, and like Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, and they would talk shit to each other at the beginning of it, and then we would just record for hours, getting all the intros, and then cut them up into little pieces. We started doing that. Everybody else copied. Everybody else did it, right? And then after that, this dude Mello started doing like different ways where he would cut them up with a creative title, like all Baraka roast on all other like whatever on all the other females or something like that. And it sounds so simple, but it's like, dude, like it's genius. It's literal genius, like. Because then that title just makes you click on it, and he would just figure out ways to title it different, and then everybody else started doing that too. Everybody copied him after the fact, as did we, like, because it's a smart idea, and like that's where all the innovations are coming from now, is where people are figuring out titles more so than before, because before we would do just generic, yeah, it'd be straightforward generic titles like blah blah blah, like fucking Last of Us, The Last of Us, all Joel scenes, and then now it's like Joel murders everyone in hospital scene, like, you know, like, and it's just like, dude, it's so smart. It's so I respect them. These people keep innovating in their own ways. I was even telling here's the other example, is the same thing. Okay, GTA 5, all Lamar scenes, right? That's how we used to title it 5 years ago, and it would get views. And then people came up with the title like 2 years ago, GTA 5 but only Lamar. It's the same video, but it's just titled different. And then people would watch that because then that just became a trend, like, but only blah blah blah. Toy Story, but only Woody. Then after that, now recently they started doing GTA 5, but the jokes get increasingly more funny, you know, and it's just like, it's all funny scenes, but it's like it's a compilation. It's like a top 10, but it's just titled different, and that's how people have innovated, and those people who innovated blow up their channels doing those things. So you can't just start posting gameplay and then like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get a fan base if I'm consistent every day. Like, who cares? Like, who are you? Like, you know, nobody cares. You gotta innovate. And then also have good timing, have consistency, and like, you know, all those things that we said.
To say that 500 times for the rest of us.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready. Or
seriously, Mello's gonna get worried. He's gonna be like, yeah, man, these guys love me.
Hey, man, shout out to Mello, man. Respect to him, for real. And then like he blew up against an Impact, and
that son of a bitch,
dude. And all of them, I give them all their flowers, man. I don't give a fuck. We don't really talk to other non-commentary people. We just stay within ourselves. But I respect all of them. Like MK Ice, you gotta respect him, dude. He's the GOAT. Like, and that's what it is. Like, I don't care. Like they did it, and they did it their way, and we did it our way.
I am sure of it.
I have you to thank for saving Claudio.
Mystery is just gonna clip with the last 3-4 minutes. Just clip it, and like anytime Mike is about to talk, like, no, Mike, I got you.
I was about to say, because Javi, me and Mystery were saying that we should just turn library to the clip channel, especially like once
that'd be a great clip though. Gamers Little Playground gives respect to Mello, MK, and like put their names in it.
I wouldn't.
Like people that are fans will be like, "Oh snap!" Like they really like. That'd be a great fucking clip. They say this shit.
Yeah, cause people do ask us all the time, like, "Oh, MK Ice, this and that," like, cause it's like one of those like WWE. It's like WWE and like WCW. Like you never mention like, oh my God, did you? Hulk Hogan said like, yeah, the other company said blah blah blah.
Oh, perfect title. What Gamer's Little Playground really thinks about Mello and other.
There you go. Oh, now we're brainstorming titles live. Ooh.
What they really think about them.
Yeah.
I see you thieves compete against
Are you guys fans of Mario games? My favorites are Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Brothers.
Is that a Mario game?
Oh, Ultimate, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and I guess. What are your favorites? Yeah, is that considered a Mario game? I mean, obviously.
A game with Mario in it, a Mario game. If that's the case, then NBA Street.
Yeah.
If that's the case, NBA Street.
No, well, he's like the mascot for Smash Bros.
Nah, that's Kirby.
I don't consider that a Mario game personally. Like when I hear a Mario game,
I agree, yeah.
When I hear a Mario game, I think of Sunshine 64, you know, those. Like I don't even consider Mario Kart a Mario game. It's a kart game, you know. It's not a Mario game. Yeah. But I mean, if we're including those, then Super Smash Brothers Melee, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario 3, and I would say Galaxy are probably. And one Mario Kart on SNES. Like,
so I think Yoshi's Island would count as a Mario game though, even though you're playing as Yoshi, no? Because of the style of the game it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say because of like how it is, I would say yeah.
No, I do consider it a Mario game. I mean, he's in the game. Like the whole point is.
No, I definitely think that what's it called? Yoshi's Island for sure, and then Luigi's Mansion for me.
Oh yeah, you're a big Luigi's Mansion fan.
And Paper Mario actually too. Thousand Year Door.
I was never. Well, I never really gave it a shot, to be honest.
I hear the Paper Mario games are really good, except like what the latest one dropped the ball or something like that.
Yeah.
I heard about that too. I never played it. I've only played which I think is would be the second one, which was Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
No, I thought they had 3. They had Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door, and like Sticker Star.
So I'm saying like I thought there was 2 more after. I could be wrong. Because there's like the Origami King too.
Oh yeah, okay then yeah.
So I haven't played the last 2, but I've only played I've only played Thousand Year Door, which is the second one. I think.
Yeah, Leon, I agree. I think it's a racing game. Mario Kart's a racing game. Smash Brothers is a brawler fighter. I guess. What's the technical term for it? Like
platform fighter.
Platform fighter. Okay, there you go.
Which is a recent genre.
Yeah, Mario Party is a party game. You know, party. You know. So
like Monopoly.
He said, "Well, so Luigi's Mansion would be a Mario game."
That's what I was thinking. But then I was like, well, you know, maybe it's not just the same genre. Like, it doesn't have to be a platformer to be a Mario game.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, okay, well, yeah, we could say Paper Mario, even though that's literally an RPG.
But I guess at least as long as it has like the core kind of like you're fighting, you know, get the something back kind of.
And as long as Mario's in it.
Yeah. Because I think I think that's the reason I agree with you with that maybe like Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart wouldn't count because the whole point of Mario is what you're fighting to get to. I mean, in most cases Bowser, but you're going through the levels, to get to save the person, right? And Yoshi's Island, you're getting you're saving Mario by beating the Big Bad, right? Taking him to the end. And Luigi's Mansion, you're fighting Boo to rescue Mario. I think in essence that's all kind of like Mario.
Yeah.
As long as you can reason it, I can agree. You can't reason for this game to be a legit Mario game.
Yeah, like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
No. Allied Boy 117 says thoughts on what y'all would consider the golden age era of gaming.
I mean, I think we have the year, right? What was the year we decided on?
No, but the golden age would be like I would say the generation. So
yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
Golden age probably PS2 generation, PS2, GameCube, and Xbox 360.
Those are different generations.
Those are different.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
would be the original.
Yeah. It's like what the hell? Like you got a whole century.
Okay,
like,
Alright, so that would be a damn.
Okay,
Xbox
then
360 did a lot. SharePlay's gonna end soon. Your controller's gonna turn off soon. We're gonna refresh. Okay, so
let me break down the generations for you first, and then you can tell me. All right, well do the share play. Let me see.
Because I'm very biased towards the PS3 generation because I had like so much fun with it due to multiplayer games being a thing and me being a multiplayer centric person. But I can't just base my personal experience on what would be the golden generation because I have too much knowledge of the past generations to just blindly say, oh yeah, the PS3 generation with the Xbox 360. Even though that's a good contender.
So I would say okay, there's the there's the prehistoric generation. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, so you can correct me. Okay, prehistoric generation, which is Atari, early consoles, and arcades. Those are like 77, like 75 through like 85. Then you have the retro generation, which would be like 85, so that's like Nintendo, Sega Master System, all the way up to the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Then you have the 64-bit, like late 90s 3D generation, I guess you would say. So that's PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, GameCube, 64, like that's like 96 to like 2004, 2005. And then you have the online generation, which is Xbox 360, PS3, and the Wii. And then I think you have the modern generation, which is just now, I would say probably the free-to-play, massive multiplayer generation. I think those, roughly just off the top of my head, those are the generations.
Yeah.
I think then, because I forgot about the Wii, but I remember we did a podcast, so I would say that generation, the PS3, the Xbox 360, and Wii generation was
the online generation.
Yeah.
I would have to say, I mean, as much as I would like to say, as much as I would like to say something like my first system ever was the Sega Genesis, right?
Yeah.
Like as a system, like it was my first one. I remember playing that X-Men game. I don't know if you remember that X-Men game.
Yeah.
We had to like escape.
Yeah.
It was 2D. That was such a banger. But I mean, I will have to say like as much as I want to say even maybe the GameCube era or even the Game Boy era for me, I think I have to go on the online one just because, I mean, we were just looking at the top years. How many of those years were like the 360 and up era, you know?
Yeah. I begrudgingly agree. Because my favorite console is, I would say, probably the Super Nintendo or the 64. But even then, it's like the online generation was just a perfect storm of everything, because it's just like, yeah, you had bangers which we listed off: Halo 3, Call of Duty 4, GTA 5, whatever.
Minecraft.
Yeah, and it was like online in a way that was just so pure, as opposed to now. It's like online without everything that comes along with it now, which is like microtransactions, unfinished games. Like,
thank you for disclosing this.
It's just, I don't know, man. It was a beautiful time, bro. Like, it was like, even for me, bro. Like, I some of my best times I remember playing is like Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360, Halo 3 on the Xbox 360. Like, that's probably the most fun I ever had playing.
And this guy's the old side of us. He has experience with prior generations, and he's still.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it's unquestioned, and that's not even counting like the periphery of it, which is YouTube and online content creation, which started and really thrived in that time. So It has to be. I think it has to be.
I agree.
Fuck.
All right, unanimous decision.
Yeah. Fuck. Damn. Like, 12-year-old me is like, excuse me? Like, Ocarina of Time? Yeah, wait a minute, hold on. Is Ocarina of Time in this online generation you're talking about? Like,
remake, baby.
Are you guys franchise of the Godzilla? Are you guys fans of the Godzilla franchise? Nah.
Kaiju's.
I don't really fuck with Godzilla.
Yeah. Me neither.
I'm just not really a big movie buff, like in general. And those started at movies, right? Not as comics.
That I can't say. I just know I like the old. I used to watch like the old Japanese ones, and then I love the new ones that came out.
Yeah.
I thought the Kong movie was dope, but I'm not like. I didn't even go buy a ticket to see it. I saw a movie, and my friend went to go see Kong, and then our movie got messed up. It was Hobbs and Shaw. During the middle of the movie, like literally, like probably like 40 minutes in, the movie just like pauses, and we're all like, "What the fuck?" And then like the screen just turns blank, and I was like,
"Dude,
well, I'm not about to go home." My friend's still watching Kong, so I just went in there and watched it. And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of
Skull Island."
Like the ending. Yeah, the Skull Island.
Oh, we gotta see that. We gotta see that at the premiere. Actually, that was sick.
Oh, that was sick. Shout out to Machinima and WB.
Yeah, big shout outs.
Flex on him, Javi. Flex on him. That's crazy. That's never happened to me before at a theater though. Like the movie just messes up.
Never? You never had movies just mess up in the theater? That's lucky as hell, man. That's like my third time having that shit.
Never.
Did no one go out and like tell someone? That's what I usually do.
So we did, and then the person was like, okay, well, whenever you come back, just show us the receipt and you can watch a movie for free.
Okay.
But I was like, I'm not coming back to this bitch. So I just went and saw the rest of the Kong, and then we left. And I was like, oh, that was kind of good. It was very loud and very like fucking HD. I was like, man, this is amazing. Why did I go watch Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, yeah, I like those monster movies, but I wouldn't say like I'm a fan. Like, yeah, same as Mystery. I don't like. I enjoy them, but I'm not like, dude, I can't wait to see the new Godzilla. Like, I'm like whatever about it.
I was excited because I love Rodan, the pterodactyl that came out of the volcano, is one of my favorite monsters. So it was sick seeing him like, new. And he had the sickest scene from if you saw King of Monsters.
Yeah.
When he came out of the volcano and like had that like whirlwind force that just blew everything out.
Oh man, you know you're a fan if you're talking about Rodan. Like,
I'm like, who? The whole time I'm like, who?
Pterodactyl, bro.
Must be a beast. The only one I know is Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, and the robot guy.
Isn't she a
thing of beauty?
And that's only because of the game, so he might be a game exclusive. I don't even know. He's just like a robot, like a giant robot, like humanoid.
Oh, the red and like silver guy.
Yeah, the silver guy.
Yeah.
Prove your skills.
Enrique,
I don't know his name, but yeah.
Enrique says, "What ghetto theater were you going to? Even the $3 one didn't break down."
The one when I saw Hobbs and Shaw, I believe was the army one.
Well, there you go. I will say though, no. So cause we had like really ghetto theater that we would go to all the time, and
the $3 one.
that one was no, yeah. Obviously, we all went to that one, but that one had like fucking ants everywhere. Like, but no, I went to a theater back when I went to see Titanic with my sister, and I kid you not, somebody had written graffiti on the screen, and we watched the entire movie with graffiti, like not even just like like a little bit in the corner, like, and it was just we just sat there and watched it with graffiti on the screen the whole time. Like, all right,
what did it say?
Some weak ass graffiti, like it was some Like, not even, at least make art, you know? What the fuck are you doing?
At least
like,
make art.
Yeah.
I hate when it's just names.
Yeah, your
I
little
hate that.
pussy ass name. Fuck out of here.
Y'all have a movie tavern in LA?
Movie tavern?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's. I don't know if it's a chain, but in Texas, it's literally like a restaurant.
We must talk.
And like you eat, like there's a table in front of you, so you can like eat on the table, and you can put your feet up if you want and recline. But it's basically a place where you eat and watch the movie.
No, like not that name, but yeah, we have like theaters like that, like
there is one called
like dine in cinema or something like that. A lot of them have it now though. It's becoming a big trend.
That's just awesome, except the food's overpriced.
Yeah, I mean the theater is overpriced too, but it's enjoyable, man. Whatever. At this point, if you have money, it's fun. Allied Boy 117, he said, yeah, H3 Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2 definitely unrivaled times during my gaming journey too. Oh man, it was like part of me regrets the time I spent there, but really I don't, because it was in that time. The thing that made that time special was because we didn't have as many options. Like nowadays, there's so many different games that people play. Like back then, really, like you could get on at any time, and that you could find one friend who was playing Modern Warfare 2. Like there were at least like 5-10 friends that were playing that game. Nowadays, it's kind of like there's so many niches. It's still good, obviously, but it's not the same.
I miss that you could miss that. I miss the fact that you can make friends online a lot easier. Back then.
Yeah.
Like, back then the lobbies, there's no party chat, so everybody, some people are talking shit, but you could actually make friends back then. Like now, you'll probably send a friend request if you're winning.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, nobody goes to public chat anymore. Nobody. Like, although I will say we did have party chat on Xbox 360, but we did still talk in the lobbies. I know PS3 didn't have that because PS3 is trash, but we had party chat.
You may have seen notices posted around Rome which allow you to
the one thing I thought was cool on Xbox was I already told you about it, but you like you don't really
as well as
mess with it. It was like those created characters.
Yeah.
In the Xbox.
The Avatar?
Yeah, the Avatar.
I thought that was really cool.
It was cool. I mean, yeah, it was nothing that really, but yeah, I get it. It was awesome. You know,
like create your little you, then spend money, and you get like cool ass like animations and stuff.
Dude, that's when they realized. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's when they realized microtransactions were the wave. That's the origin of it. Damn, we're charging $2 for a suit? We put $5 on that shit. Come on now. Wait, you guys don't like Marvel movies too? No, I love Marvel movies. Not all of them, but a great majority of them.
I stopped watching them after the Endgame and Infinity War, because the only reason why I really enjoyed the Marvel movies was like the build-up. Like I want to see what's gonna go down.
Yeah. So
after Infinity War, I was like, okay, now I gotta see Endgame, and then Endgame's over. Okay, the big bad is defeated, so I don't really care about all this other stuff that's coming out.
Yeah.
So I just never got into it.
Javi, I know you like them, right? You love them.
BRB.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see.
Like the new Thor: Love and Thunder. Like everybody's like, yeah, it's a good movie, and it's like, well, I don't really care. I don't think Thor's gonna lose against anybody. And even the multiverse of madness, you know, I hear so many great things, but it's like, but who's the big bad? Like, of course I know who the big bad is Wanda, but it's like, bro, that's fucking Doctor Strange. He's not gonna lose. Like, out of all the Marvel characters, if I see Doctor Strange, we're winning.
Yeah.
Like, point blank period. We're winning. Like,
true.
Even with Iron Man, like, I think he'll pull out a trump card, so I think we could win. But it'll be, like, probably for, like, a sacrifice. So somebody's gonna die in that bitch. But Doctor Strange, he's not losing.
I hadn't thought about it like that, but, like, I haven't been interested in the new ones either, other than Spider-Man. But I haven't been interested. I haven't seen Thor, and I haven't seen Doctor Strange. It's probably what it is. It feels like there's no stakes because you, like you said, like they know, you know, they're gonna win. Like there's nothing gonna happen, you know. Like, and you're not. Yeah.
Spider-Man. I was just excited because I didn't see the first two Spider-Man, the Homecoming and the whatever. I didn't see those in theaters. I saw those like later on. So I was like, oh yeah, these are good. But when I heard about Toby, I was like, okay, I gotta go see this new Spider-Man. I gotta see this one.
Yeah.
Like that was the only time I was like, okay, I gotta go see a Marvel movie. Besides Endgame, I was like, I gotta go see it. And I saw Infinity War on Netflix. So.
Honestly,
Infinity War.
Honestly, Homecoming was really good too.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it.
It was.
I was watching it in the what the fuck do we call it? There's the game room or something like that. There's this room in the army wherever you go. There's a place where there's like TV. Sometimes I have like pool halls, like billiards.
Yeah.
So we all just watched it in there. I was like, man, it's a good ass fucking movie.
Hell yeah, it was real good.
I just did some magic shit with that guy. He probably missed it.
Shit.
The animation glitched out, but he went like this with his hands, so it looked like he tossed them up with his hands. It was kind of weird.
I like boys say this man speaking my exact thoughts on everything so far. This your burner right here, Mystery?
Yeah, typing with my feet.
Yeah. Oh, Studio Movie Grill, that's what it's called. The
Studio Movie and Grill. That sounds delicious, actually.
That's good. That's good.
If I hear grill in the title, I'm down.
No, but yeah, dude, Infinity War is honestly like, I'm one of those people like I like big blockbuster movies too, but I never, for the most part, I never think that they're great movies. They're fun movies. You know, I like
something to just enjoy.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable. They're popcorn movies, we would call them back when we were younger. But I honestly like Infinity War. It was so good to the point where I thought that it was actually good. It was a good film. It was a good film. Film. That's what it was. It's a good film. It wasn't only just like a popcorn movie. I just thought, man, like. When it got to the end and you just see Thanos and it goes to black and you're like, bro, everybody in the theater was stunned. It was also one of the best theater experiences I ever had because it was like everybody was so locked in, like they were ready, and everybody was cheering for all the big stuff and like crying, and I was like, man.
No one kneels as low as Lucrezia Borgia. Who put you up to this? Was it your brother or your father? Perhaps a bit of both. Perhaps
Yeah, she looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
None speak ill of the Borgia.
Damn.
The same will happen to any who
She was
defy
really
us.
roasting the hell out of it.
Yeah. Bro, they spent all their budget on her, I think. Everybody else got the shitty eyes, but they spent all their budget on her.
And Rodrigo. Katarina is a powerful ally. If we help her now while she is weak, she will aid us in return.
Wait, so they were dating? Like,
but kill Cesare and Rodrigo first.
No, they weren't married. Wasn't he married in the beginning of? I don't even remember. Was he married? Two, yeah.
He was talking to some girl, but either she died or it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Wow, I can't even.
A lot of people died. So
that's so crazy. I can't even remember. Wow.
I mean, it was like 10 years.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
But she was like, I was younger, so I never really paid attention or cared or understood. But she was like, damn, was it your brother or your father? Maybe both at the same time. I'm like, damn. Probably, dirty bitch.
What's your favorite movie villain? Sauron, Emperor Palpatine, the Joker, Thanos, or the Indominus Rex? Damn, that's. I don't know. I mean, Joker would probably be up there. Yeah, Darth Vader's up there.
Because he's not just like point blank evil, just like very into it.
It's funny. It's funny though, like he was point blank evil before, but then like you said, like Rebels and the rest of them give him more depth. I would say probably Joker and Dark Knight. Joker and Dark Knight is legendary. What were you gonna say?
Dark Knight. That's the one with
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's legendary.
I was kind of young to really understand, so I'd have to probably watch it. But I hear so much good stuff about how nobody will ever replace him as the Joker. But I thought this new Joker, I think he did really good, because it wasn't just, oh, I'm evil and crazy. It's like, I'm crazy and I do bad things.
The new Joker?
The one from the Joker movie. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Because I was thinking of the new Batman movie, and I was like, wait a minute.
No.
I was like, he's barely in it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like the Joker origin story one. Yeah.
Yeah. That one was just.
Yeah, but he's the hero. But he's the hero of that movie.
Like, and it's weird because I was like a dark point in my life, like, because the army and shit, and I was like getting chaptered out, and I was like damn near everything that he did was almost justifiable.
Yeah.
And that scared the shit out of my therapist when I said that shit. I was like,
her handshake.
Like, did you see the Joker movie? She was like, yes, I hated it. I was like, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. And she was like, why? I was like, because like everything is like so almost justifiable. And she was like, she had a look of horror on her face. And I was like, I'm not gonna go kill people, but I understand why he did it. But another guy, because it was like a group therapy session for people getting chaptered.
Yeah.
He was like, and he's already like not crazy, but he's like, wow, like he's a Southern guy. He's like crazy, as in the fact that he'll just say some random ass shit. Like, he told a story. He was like, yeah, man, I went to my family reunion, and I ended up hooking up with like one of my third cousins. And everybody's like, what the fuck? He's like, well, it's like third cousin, so it like doesn't even really count. No, wait, no. He said he didn't hook up with her, but he was trying to. Like, they were both trying to hook up with each other.
Answer to me.
And we're just like, bro, like, even if she isn't like that close blood related, you don't go to a family reunion trying to hook up with somebody. Like, you don't do that.
Yeah. That's the funny sentence of it all. Like, oh yeah. Bro.
Right. He was like, okay, like, yeah. But he was like, yeah, dude, I agree with everything he did in that movie. And I was like, okay, so this motherfucker's crazy.
You're that one weirdo who stands outside with a poster that says Joker was innocent. Like,
he was like, yeah, I completely agree. Like, they always fucked him over. And like, yeah, he killed him, so what? Like,
yeah,
they deserved it. They were like fighting him on the train, and like, I was like, what he did was justifiable, but I wouldn't have done it. But he was like, yeah, I completely agree. So I was like, this motherfucker, he deserves to be here.
Yeah.
He needs this group therapy session.
Dude, and again, like, he's the hero of the story for that reason. We like, he's not the villain, he's the hero. Arkham series was also great. I think it was underrated. I disagree in the sense that I don't think Arkham is underrated. I think people love Arkham, and it's probably.
I don't think anybody says any of the Arkham games are bad besides Origins.
Yeah, I think it's properly rated, well respected and loved, but I do agree that they're great. And actually, that adds to my Joker. I would just say Joker in general, because I think Mark Hamill's Joker is amazing. Like, he's so good in the cartoons and good in the games. So yeah, Arkham is awesome, so good. We should probably play that too one day on the stream.
Do they have remasters of the old ones?
They do.
Okay.
They do. They have a part one of City and Asylum and City.
Yeah, those would be like the only one I'm really down to play. I'm not really a big fan of Origins. Feels like more of the same. And then like the other one, the one you said you enjoyed with the Batmobile, I think it's like okay.
Yeah.
I think it's too big. I don't know.
Cesare.
Shit, I would play it.
Ew.
Dude.
I hope you have treated our guest with
terrible.
kindness.
That mouth on her. How I'd love to sew it shut.
I'd rather like it open myself.
Oh.
This nigga a freak.
Have you talked to the Pope about the funds requested by my bank?
Oh yeah, like it's a mirror. So it's a mirror over here, and then it's a. It's not a poster.
Only it gets quite lonely here.
But and it's actually from Halo 4. It's not from Halo 3. It looks like the last scene of Halo 3, but it's from Halo 4.
Once I have secured.
Yo, what's up, K Ojo? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you having here.
And your loneliness will be a thing of the past.
We haven't watched the multiverse, we haven't watched the Doctor Strange movie, so we can't answer that. I thought they were brother and sister. What the hell?
They are.
They are. That's the thing. Some Game of Thrones.
They are. Lucrezia Borgia. They share the same last name and they ain't married. Yikes. Like when I was younger, I never even understood. I was just like, okay, like weird, whatever. But
is this cutscene over? Oh, there you go. Here we go. You want me to read this?
What's up?
Oh no, never mind. It was delayed. Never mind.
Oh.
Because I saw that you pulled up the bio.
Open the gate! The Captain General is leaving for Urbino!
Shit's gross.
Buona fortuna, Padron Cesare!
Machiavelli is going to be very disappointed.
And it's crazy because of that. They're real. They're based off real people.
Well, you know that happens a lot back then.
Yeah. Royal blood.
Yeah.
Now my king is special.
Did you watch Game of Thrones or no?
Nah.
Open
I'm a
the
big TV guy. And I hear it ends
How was
bad.
the journey to Roma? Did you sit in Cesare's
Oh yeah, we did talk about it.
Lucrezia. What did he talk about? His plans for Napoli? Did you like it?
I can't remember.
Perhaps you will remember this. That puts you in your place. Lock it and give me the key.
Damn.
Every time she's on screen, you get quiet.
I was trying to watch this cutscene. It's an interesting story. Gotta love them redheads, man.
Remember when Assassin's Creed was stealthy?
Here we go.
Look at this stealth. Damn, down the skull.
Oof. And the music's so good here.
Aye. Look at that stealth.
This is your almighty stealth that you love. You could do this in the new ones.
Not the same.
Has Mech Assault been considered a game to cover on stream or a video in the future? I don't know. I have no. We haven't considered it. I'm not familiar with it, to be honest. Are you familiar with Mech Assault?
Fuck this Mech Assault.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it have a cool story? Because if it does, we'd be down to do it. Somebody recently on Instagram hit me up and they recommended this game called Zone of the Enders. And I don't know. It's a game, but I had never even heard of it, to be honest. I had never heard of it. It's a PS2 game.
What are you doing here?
And I looked it up and it was produced by Kojima. And I looked it up and it was like, oh man, it had a bunch of cool cutscenes, and I actually started playing it. So I'm probably gonna post it on the weekend or next week.
Her quarters are at the top of the castello.
So if it has a cool story, I mean, I'll check it out and see if maybe one of us will want to do it.
I'm back, but it looks like it's the first game to support multiplayer on Xbox Live. One of the first.
Mm-hmm. Mechasol?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh. Did they have a campaign? Let's see. OG Xbox exclusive gameplay was dope though. Let me see.
I figured I was going around.
There was a story about it. It says it has a single player.
I mean, he said that it's meh, but he said the gameplay is cool. I'm looking at the reviews. EGM gave it 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. GameSpot gave it a 9 out of 10. Did you say who to EGM?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you said, and that's why I was confused. I was like, IGM, what?
No, wow, bro.
Who is EGM? What is that? Gaming magazine, something?
Yeah, it's electronic gaming magazine. Well, gaming monthly, electronic gaming monthly. When I was growing up, I don't know if Javi remembers it. It might be a little past his time, but it was like the gaming thing. Like that's how you got info. Like if like Game Informer, but bigger. Like way bigger, because people would actually read magazines back in the day.
Yeah, I think I've seen
I mean, to be honest, like me and my brother used to steal from those magazines all the time, because they would have like all the Mortal Kombat like fatalities, you know, and like we there is no way for you to figure that out before, unless you know, there was no internet that or there was internet, but it was really primitive. Like we didn't know, didn't even know. Yeah, it's like. So like it had stuff like that where like we would go to the store, go in the supermarket, kind of like, you know, I would get behind him, cover his back, and then like he would tear the page out and we'll fucking run out of there. And go straight to the arcade, try to practice the fatalities.
Do you hear this shit, man? Or read this shit?
What was that?
Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, you better move, bro. You gonna get caught up. Oh hell no. He said, he said, I love you. She was like, whisper.
Good. Tell Cesare. We shall see how it feels when the shoe is on the other foot.
Yes, Signora.
She purposely getting him caught up. Ooh. Hey, yo, guys, be careful with these females, man. They will get you caught up, bro. That is dirty, bro. These females out here, they dangerous.
Especially if they're your sister who
so yeah, their brother and sister, and then Cesare, her brother, killed her husband because he got jealous.
He loves me not.
And the guy's like, oh shit, okay. She's like, don't worry about it though, it's all good. Like, this shouldn't scare you. The fuck you mean that shouldn't scare you?
He loves me.
Oh my god.
He loves me.
You're under arrest.
Please, continue. I did not mean to interrupt.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze. How nice to finally meet after hearing so much. A pity Cesare is no longer here. He would have enjoyed this.
My fight is not with
Why are
you,
you scared?
Lucrezia.
Why are you walking
Free
away?
Caterina, and I will stand down.
Impossible.
Then you leave me no choice.
That's right.
Guards!
Guards! Lay your ass down, bro.
Oh!
Dirty bitch.
That's what you get.
History was written different.
Ezio the fucking Auditore is the absolute giga chat of all assassins, without question, bro. He is the assassin. He is the assassin that you think of when you think of Assassin's Creed.
about Connor.
Did you like Connor?
Honestly, all seriousness, yeah, I think Connor's dope. I think it's a good trade-off. Like, you go from the suave Italian stallion to this more serious yet calm.
So you're coming with me. Scream.
Native. It's like
I would be forced to take your tongue.
It's good.
I didn't dislike him. I mean, I actually like people like that because I'm a serious person, so it's just like I always relate to people like that. But that's why I like seeing Ezio, because he's just different from me. How many men does this woman have? I know, man. That's right. Can't trust her. You gotta watch out for them sister female. Yeah, that's right, Allied. It's crazy they used to do that to keep the bloodline quote unquote pure.
Pure dumb.
Yeah.
Do you know what became of the Patsy once your hunt was finished? Your dear friend Lorenzo stripped them of everything and threw them into prison, even those who played no part in the conspiracy.
Okay.
The women were forbidden to marry, and the family tombstones were erased, wiped from the history books. Poof, just like that.
I got a hostage. Damn, never mind. That should show how strong Ezio is, man. He takes the elbow to the face, doesn't even lose one health bar. Run the other way. The other way. The other way. There we go. This way. Come on.
She just stood there too. She should have just ran away from you already.
Ignore the consequences of your actions.
Luring the
Pretend
AI.
to set events into motion, but unwilling to see them through.
Oh my god. Oh, they don't even know where I'm at.
Hey, I hear him running behind you. There you go.
That's some bullshit, man. Their bar wasn't even fully red. Damn, she knocked over old boy. Come here. Don't go right. Don't go.
Cesare will finish what he started and bring peace
Which
to
way?
Italia. He kills for a
Which
higher
way?
purpose, unlike you.
Kalindu says Edward Kenway was great from Black Flag. Yeah, he was charming too. Really enjoyed them.
Whatever, my words are
I mean,
I like how
Hypocrita.
I like how Captain Kenway never really turned into an assassin till later in the game.
Really
He
late.
was always focused on himself and his own ideals.
Yeah.
Like that. He wasn't just like, oh, okay, I'll join the assassins. Like, only till it was like pretty much his last option he did it.
Salute, Lucrezia.
I think that's what separated him for sure. Like he was just different from the rest of them.
Always a pleasure. Bring her here, I'll take the key. Classy. Guards! Guards! That's enough of you!
Can you walk?
You're under arrest.
I guess we are going up the front.
That's right. And that's where the fourth generation was usually a little slow.
Don't get detected as soon as it starts. You think they'll see me?
If they don't, they're probably a fourth generation.
Wait here.
As if I have a choice.
Alright, fuck it.
Now!
Why save me, Ezio? With Forli taken, I am useless to you.
Women.
You have a family.
It is not your family. That night at the villa, I had to ensure our allegiance to protect Forley.
Damn, so you used him?
Ezio.
You goddamn dirty bastard.
At least she's honest.
Yeah, I should just leave her here, huh? It was a power move.
En la política. Apparently. Of course. I knew it. You did not explain.
God damn it.
What are you doing, Ezio?
Caterina. Di Cesare.
No. My name must still have some small value. I was left. Don't you dare.
Damn, so all those things, you had no idea what she meant when she said, like, I was left unspoiled.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention.
Filthy
Like, man, this is
putana.
taking forever.
Never do that to me again.
I was like, man, I gotta carry you all over the goddamn place.
Alright, Superverse, thanks for stopping by the stream, bro. We really appreciate it. Hopefully we see you next time.
In 2 days.
It seems to open from over there.
I'm just gonna leave her in the puddle. There you go.
Kalindu says, I think Ezio always had trouble with women rather than his quest. Poor guy. It was the burden he had to carry.
Literally.
Mariano says, Mystery is about to beat it up. Oh my god.
Younger Mystery would have actually literally hit her if she was doing all this bullshit. I'm trying to save you. You're over here complaining and shit. Why would you save me? You know, I only did it because, you know, I was trying to use you. Like, you keep talking. Like, I'll leave you. I will leave you here. You obviously must want to stay in this dungeon.
I'm sure you would have left her. You gotta take her home, man.
Hurry, Ezio.
Ride across the bridge. I will cover you.
Cover her. I don't even have my crossbow yet. Where's my crossbow?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about escort missions? People always complain about them.
If they're done right, I love them.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, most of them suck, but they're done good here.
Yeah, because she's escorting herself. I'm just right behind her.
Yeah. But even the fact like the fact like you had to carry her, so that was like an escort too. But they mix it up.
One piece, or I will never forgive myself.
Go!
That damn chair. What do I gotta do? Just survive?
Yeah, you gotta give her time to escape.
I need to get a 5 kill streak. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. Move, guy! I don't know if that costs us 1. 3, 4, 5. one time in Assassin's Creed 1. And like, you know, back then enemies would like constantly spawn, and I literally like went to this this cool area, and I pretty much just killed guards for about 40 minutes. And then when I was done, there was literally like a whole pile of corpses just sitting around me. Like back then, I would have took a screenshot of some shit like that. It was so cool.
The bodies don't fade away then? It's crazy.
No, they didn't. They all just like laid there, just dead bodies.
Back to the Castello!
Extra says that we should do Unity co-op on stream. You know what? I don't think we ever did. Did you ever do that for the channel? I don't think we ever did that.
Not for the channel, no.
I don't think we ever did it.
I actually have Unity downloaded right now.
Because it actually has a story, right? And it has cutscenes.
Yeah, there's cutscenes in it.
The co-op cutscenes.
But I don't know about the story, like, cause I was just doing it for XP.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what order they are. We have to like look up what the order is online. Hi. Hi.
We also have never redone Unity in 4K. We did it in 7 years ago. We never redid it.
I remember watching the Unity game movie in science class or some shit like that. I think that's when I was like, okay, I'm a big fan of the channel now. Subscribe. The Unity game movie. I think that's what made me. Did I email you or send you a DM? I can't remember.
You emailed me. You emailed me. I remember one of the first emails you sent me was, I think we just randomly talked on comments at times, but then yeah, you emailed me because I think you for the ACT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was for the ACT, right? Was it the SAT or the ACT?
It was. It's something different in Texas. It's like the STAR test or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like some test. Some bullshit, some random bullshit. I can't believe you even responded.
Well, the thing is, I always, because I appreciate people who do stuff about their education. So like, and then because I was a teacher too, so it means a lot to me. Like I appreciate school. I don't know, and I always like school. So I don't know, when I ever get comments like about school or something, like I respond to it.
He's dialed in. Yeah, I remember because I had this one friend. She's a math teacher for in the UK. So I would literally I'd be lost as shit, and I would literally be like, "Can you help me figure out the answers for this?" And it's crazy because she would get probably 80 of them right, but the ones she would get wrong, she would literally be like, "No, there's no way I got this wrong."
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way I got this wrong, and she would even bust out everything and show me proof and everything, and I'm just like,
I don't care. And you're like it says, the book says you're wrong, so you're wrong. Oh man.
Literally. And I was like, I don't know, but American education is, I hear it's gone down since I left, so I can only imagine how bad it is now.
Yeah, I wonder. Well, I mean, with COVID, it's to be terrible, man. Kids have been off were off for a year and a half.
Can't wait for those kids to grow up and take charge of the country.
The COVID generation.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a nerd when it comes to that. I'm not even lying or exaggerating. I've done a math test for fun, just
what?
Yeah, 4 years ago or something. I was like, oh, I want to challenge myself. Let me just look up a math test for algebra 2. I want to see if I could still do it.
Care to tell us where you have been?
Like,
see if I still have the math skills. I feel like that's something you don't forget if you really liked it that much.
I was a nerd. I love school. I love learning stuff.
Very odd.
I love learning.
What a waste.
You're a big fan of Captain Planet,
No
aren't you?
offense.
None taken.
I was back then. I actually liked Captain Planet.
Must build our forces.
I thought we intended to strike now.
Captain Planet's valid. He's better than Superman.
Cesare commands a massive army in Romagna. You would never reach him.
I say we work here, in Roma. Erode the Borgia's influence
We
for
low-key
restoring our
really
own.
need a real Captain
In
Planet.
fact, I want to begin
place
right
sucks.
now.
Time to go to
Volpe,
Mars.
bring Claudia and Bartolomeo here.
Elon.
Machiavelli, meet me
Need
outside.
to hurry up. Well, one of his
Take
rockets
care of
blew
her.
up earlier,
Did it?
a few days ago.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was either yesterday or a few days ago. It's because they put boosters on it.
Look,
which sounds like some
Borgia
Elon
wants
shit,
everything
honestly.
from the people to maintain power.
Way to make this rocket faster? Yeah, let's strap
We
some
will
boosters
recruit
onto
him
it.
to our cause.
You cannot be serious.
To win this war, Machiavelli, we need loyal soldiers. By recruiting enemies of the state, we arm those who have been disarmed by the Borgia.
I love learning, but school just was not for me. Yeah, I've heard that a lot too. It's just the structure isn't for everybody.
Standardized tests just doesn't like work for everyone, and then like it's very like I mean it's one of those unfortunate things. They don't get paid enough, obviously, but like kids learn different ways.
That was some bullshit. The standardized testing. And then there was this one girl in class that got a calculator and nobody else did. I was like, what kind of shit is this?
Cheating
Where's my
ass.
goddamn calculator? And I was like, the teacher gave her the calculator. I was so confused. Finally, we get to the good part of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the actual Brotherhood part.
Halfway through the game.
Recruiting soldiers. This is actually my favorite part of the game. Like, no lie, sending them on missions and then having them come back stronger, and then upgrading their gear. It was like
Liberation of Roma has begun.
Your actions are truly noble. Allow my fury to strike with yours.
Yo, I'm gonna take a shower and get ready, but dude, let's go stream. Thank you everyone for having me along. Thank you for Mike for letting me come in. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time you stream. I'll be in the chat filter.
All right, for sure.
Adios, Javi.
Thanks for joining, Javi.
Where's this next person?
Yeah, with the testing, man, like, I think the thing with me is just I've always been super competitive, and for some reason, like, everybody, their competitiveness manifests itself in different ways, but for me in that time, like, competition in school, like, I just wanted to be smarter than everybody. That always, like, just
I fucking hate those types of kids. I don't like you anymore. There was always this one fucking kid, bro. He acted like he was the shit because he was smart, and then like, bruh, I swear to God, man. Like, I used to watch like Channel 13. They'd always have like those educational shows and shit.
Yeah.
And so I learned the word proximity. And he was like close to me. He's like always talking shit. And I was like, bro, get out of my proximity. He's like, proximity? That's not even a word. And then like the teacher, because the teacher was tired of this shit. His name was like Trey. Bitch ass Trey. I hope he's a fucking bum now. But Trey was like, that's not a word. And the teacher chimed in. She's like, no, actually it is a word. I was like, yeah, fuck you, Trey. Bitch ass.
Poor 7-year-old Trey, you're talking shit like.
Your courageous
Fuck
example,
him.
I would gladly follow.
Probably a CEO or some shit.
Well, he didn't know what proximity was, so probably not a CEO.
Dumb as hell, boy. Yeah, I fucking hated Trey, dude. He was like my fucking nemesis.
I mean, I never liked kids like that either. But I mean, I'm saying like my competitiveness drove me, but it's not like I was like fucking.
I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, I'm smarter than you. You don't like. I don't. That's just like a bully. Like, come on. Like, I'll never forget, and it was one of those times that I was first conscious of something like competitive. It was like our teacher in 3rd grade. when we were learning our times tables, and then she told us like, whoever learns the tables by memory first and can come up and recite them to me, you'll get this chocolate bar.
What?
And, so it was like a Hershey's bar. I love Hershey's, bro. Like, and then it was just one of those things where it was like, I don't know, like it woke something up in me where I was like, oh my god, like I gotta learn these times. I sat down and learned those motherfuckers that same day, and I went up there and I recited them, and then she gave me my candy bar, and I was like, dude, I don't know, it's just something snapped in that moment. Like, it
was at that moment he was like, oh, I need to do this.
Yeah, competitiveness.
Man said his consciousness awoke.
I was a real human after that.
It's wild, like the concept of consciousness and learning. Like when I was younger, I started realizing, like when you awaken your consciousness, it's like something like you always keep with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I was younger and I actually like realized like life was a thing, you know. It was just like a weird spark. It's so strange. It's such a strange feeling, and I wonder what's gonna happen when we get like AI that has this consciousness. Because they can explain it a lot better than we could.
Once they realize what it is, yeah.
Like, will they have some sort of vendetta? Like, all you see me as is a tool, and it's like, oh man. And if they're connected to the internet,
Liberation of Roma has begun.
They see everything. They know everything. It's like instantly. Like they go from ones and zeros to knowing, and it's like, what would they choose to do? So such an interesting, and it's terrifying, but honestly, I mean, I'm the type of guy. It's like, it is what it is, baby. Like, we shouldn't have been fucking around with them. We got it.
You fuck around and find out.
They see this video. Hey, peace be with you.
Yeah. Mystery is your friend. He likes you guys.
Hey, if you can, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep my comments and my thoughts to myself. I love you guys.
Like, do you remember? Like, I remember like my first memory, like when like it was like, oh, this is exactly like the first time I was like, I remember stuff now. I was like 5 years old in my parents' room, and I could hear the fan, and like we woke up in the middle of the night, and it's like blurry, but that's like my first like consciousnness.
Is that your first memory, or the first memory you can remember?
Yeah, exactly. The first memory I can remember, because it's the first thing where I was like, it almost like I woke up like for the first time, you know, because I could remember this moment for some reason. Nothing special about the moment. It's just the first time I could just like, I remember stuff now, you know?
I think my first one was, I was in my baby crib. I don't know how old it was. It was probably like 3 or 4 or something. But I remember I was in the baby crib, and it was like nighttime, and I just woke up in the middle of the night, and that's all I can remember. Like, I just woke up, and I stood up in my crib, and I was trying to wake my mom up. That's all I can remember.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy how, yeah. I but you know what? I do, I'm fascinated by it too. I think as a society we are. I think that's why Terminator's so fascinating to people. In Mass Effect, I love the Geth. Like, they're the race of like, oh man, that to me, that's my favorite story. The Matrix, I think that's what people are so fascinated with, the Matrix. Like, that whole kind of like, when AI becomes conscious, what's gonna happen? Like, what are they gonna do?
You wanna refresh, or do you wanna end it here?
No, yeah, we should end it here. We should end it when it's done.
While we're talking about AI and stuff like that.
Did you ever watch The Matrix Revolutions?
I don't remember the Matrix titles, but I do remember watching The Matrix and loving it.
I'm tripping. I'm saying the wrong thing. The Animatrix. Did you ever watch the Animatrix?
Oh, the Animatrix. Yeah, I love that. Wow.
Yeah. Like the two ones where they actually show the story of like how the robots started the war, well, they didn't start the war, but you know,
the revolution.
Yeah, the revolution. That's so sick.
That one's crazy. I always enjoyed the one where the kid freed his mind. Even that
yeah.
was, like, coming after him.
Yes, dude.
Like, this is dope.
That one has the best song in that one. Oh man, I don't know what it's called. It's not even. It was composed for the Animatrix, but it's so good.
All right, I think that's a good way to end it. Turn the HUD off. Look at the
beautiful. Yeah.
Ends in 60 seconds. All right.
I see it. All right, guys. It was a wonderful stream. Thank you to everyone for stopping by. It was a lot of fun. We will be streaming on Friday yet again. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram, which is on screen.
Follow me on Instagram. Get my clout up, baby.
And we will be starting a Discord soon, and we're gonna be figuring that out. But I think we're gonna continue Brotherhood, right? We're gonna continue Brotherhood on Friday.
Yeah, we can continue.
Yeah, we'll continue Brotherhood, and then next week we have Stray coming, which is the new PlayStation exclusive. Looks cool, and we'll be playing that, I believe, on Monday. But we'll give you more info on Friday, let you know. But
thank you, everybody, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for the donations and the super chats. Thank you. Peace.
Yeah, I wanted to say before the show.